And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engine!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air. 2 by 2 is a head off into turn number 1, and already they're getting racy just past the start-finish line.
He's gonna try to pull the slide jump! He can't get there! They touch!
Outlaw.
Wheelman.
Top of the evening to you. What's going on this evening?
Waiting to see some Talladega.
It's going to be epic, man. It's going to be epic.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be one of the best yet.
Round number 5. Jimmy McKinley is in the house. He does have the pole. Congratulations, Jimmy. Matt Lovett says, yo. What's up,
Damn.
Matt Lovett? Competitor.
Just a second.
Matt Lovett. Gentlemen. Hey, Braden Sagers. What's going on? What's going on, buddy? That's my son, by the way. But, yeah, we're round 5. We're going to Talladega. Should be a daggone good. We got 94 big laps tonight. And waiting for the room to open. It will open in 2 minutes, practice session. And, again, 94 laps. Stage 1 will conclude at the end of lap 24. And then lap 47. And then it'll take us to the end through lap 94. So that's where we're at.
I'm back.
Uncle Outlaw. Jimmy McKinley says, Uncle Outlaw. Hey, Willman and Outlaw.
Hey,
Gear Shift. What's up?
Willman.
Cronky.
Hey, Braden.
Good evening.
Hey, Big Gunner. Cronky's in the house. Camo the Goat. Joe Mama. Alan Chaplin. Brennan Lawless.
Oh, I have the wrong background. Goodness gracious. Hang on a second.
What?
Well, watch this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let me turn these other ones off. Overlay. Look at that. There we go. iRacing Justin's over on the Twitch. Yeah,
There's
I think
Dylan Lease. What's
that's
up,
right,
Dylan?
Dylan.
How are you doing? Alan Chaplin. What's going on, guys?
Race room should open in 1 minute's time. I got it programmed
mic.
to set, or I got it set to open at 8:35. Shake and bake, Gavin Hibbs.
One unit here.
One unit, yes. And that practice room should be open at any moment. In fact, I'm going to go over here and tell the viewers that I am streaming a game around 2 or 3 tomorrow. Braden is streaming Ghostbusters tomorrow, anywhere from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. If anybody would like to watch him. Is James Cato on Twitch? He has been. Yes, he has, Ethan. Getting ready to get it on at Talladega, no question. Let's go camping, nephews. Where are we going, Uncle? Where are we going? Can you get
iRacing with the camping trip? Big Tone.
No, Jimmy, you cannot get iRacing on the PS4. You cannot. In fact, we used to be PS4 gamers, and you cannot do it. Cannot do it.
There's Michael Smithy in the house tonight. Ethan Walton. Okay, is he racing tonight?
No, Ethan Walton is James Cato's buddy.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Big Tone wants to go camping anywhere. It don't matter.
Hey, solid copy on that. Solid copy.
Don't matter to Big Tone.
I just want to race tonight, please. iRacer Justin?
Chris Webb, boys.
Who's going to get caught up in the big one, Josh Collins says. Now, that is a wonderful question. Password's going to be round 5, Joe Mama. Round and then the number 5.
Round 5.
Round
Joe
and
Mama.
the number 5. So,
Mike P. Outlaw's back. Let's go. Let's go, Mike P. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's call us a race tonight. Stay
Jesse.
shrimp in the Frigidaire.
ooh.
Ba-bam, ba-bam. Why don't you come down here and camp with us this weekend? You can pull right in my front yard and hook up and cook us some steak and shrimp. That'd be all right. Come on.
With my luck so far, I will be in the big one, Chris Webb says. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it this way.
That sun-kissed.
This is a chance to win your way through right here.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
This is a way to win your way in, up through the point standings.
Who's going to cause the big one? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. The question is, are they going to race hard before they have to use that quick repair, or are they going to all lay back and be single file, boring Talladega? What's going to happen, Will?
I'm going to predict a boring Talladega through the first stage.
Matt Lovett says he's going to cause a big one.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Boys, Flying Aces, round 5 in the house tonight. Come on, it's loaded. Let's go.
All right. I play NASCAR Heat 4 online, and it's good, Alan Chaplin says. Solid copy on that, Alan.
Now, Alan, I've got NASCAR Heat 4, and I tell you what, I enjoy playing it too.
Yep.
I do. I like it.
Round 5 is your password. Round 5. ROUND and then the number 5. Round 5. We're going in. Matt Coker, he says, no, he says. I'm not sure what he's knowing.
No.
I'm not sure what he's knowing too. But he is knowing.
10-4.
Yeah.
I'm loading up. Now, it's going to take me about 7 minutes to load this room if it's anything like anything else this evening.
My goodness,
So I'm going to sit here and chill out. Actually, might try to read some rules and regulations here, Will, man.
I think Martinsville, Chuck, too dangerous to get someone back at Talladega. Just my opinion.
Yep. All right, let's see what we got here, Will, man.
Doing well, gear shift.
Tonight is halfway. Boys, we get done with this, we're halfway through this unit. 94 total laps. 94 total laps. Stage 1 is going to end after lap 23, Will, man.
Hey, James Coddington. Yeah, copy that.
Stage 2 is going to end after lap 47, Will, man.
Copy
So
that.
You got 23 laps stage 1, 24 laps stage 2.
True.
And then we race 50 big ones to the end.
To the end.
To lap 94.
To the end. To the end. Hey, Outlaw, Xbox or PS4, he says.
PC.
PC. Been known to happen at Martinsville. Remember, yeah, that's true, Tony.
PC.
Good Lord, that's happened. That has happened. I got my accounts
I'm gonna
back.
go ahead
Yeah.
and read some rules here, if you don't care, while you guys, while I'm loading up.
Dapper
We,
Dave.
the Flying Aces, myself and Willman, do not want to interfere with anything on the. Oh, and Keith Koopa, Wildcat. I forgot
Yeah,
about him.
Keith Kemp is a wire.
We do not want to interfere with anything on the track throughout this season. We will not penalize drivers for aggressive driving. We will not rule for or against a driver. It's out of our hands. If you have a problem with another competitor, please settle it on the track or in the garage. iRacing will handle all flags except stage breaks. This includes passing before the start-finish line,
Mm-hmm.
on restarts if someone wrecks, spins tires, etc.
Yes, Ethan. Yes.
We will not clear black flags, wave arounds, issue EOL penalties. Please follow iRacing's instructions. We will, however, monitor for people jumping to restart, trying to get advantages that way. We're only going to broadcast, and if you need to get a hold of us, please get a hold of us by Twitter, and our Twitter handles are in the description. As always, we are paying out 21 points to the winner, 15 points for second place, 14 for third, and so on. And our champion is going to win a little over $150, along with the fifth place winner winning about 70 or 75, I'm not for sure. Plus Pole Daddy. The most Pole Daddies will get a nice little bonus also.
25
big ones, thanks to the Cordells out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Thank you very much.
Also, let's go over our rosters tonight, Will, man. Let's do a little click to pick. What do you say? Have you got your click to pick tonight?
My goodness.
Gotcha.
It's going to be
Who you think is going to win this unit?
coin toss.
All right. Well, let's go over our roster. Wes Pauly.
Mm-hmm.
James Cato.
Yep.
Chris Worrell.
Yep.
Gavin Hibbs.
Yep.
Zishan Dura.
Yep.
Steve Callahan.
Uh-huh.
Matt Coker.
Possibility.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Collins.
Mm-hmm.
Juan Benitez.
Juan Benitez, yes.
Ray Rogers.
Uh-huh.
Justin Egan.
Yes.
Alex Cronky.
Cronky.
Chris Webb.
Yeah.
Our winner from last week, GT Park, who's insured himself into the round of 8.
Yeah.
And rounding out the field, Brandon Lawless.
That's right.
That's by numbers. That was totally
That was
by numbers.
by numbers.
So I didn't want to choose anybody last on purpose, but that was going down the numbers.
Yeah.
Well, man, before you throw your pick to click out there, I'm gonna go ahead and throw you mine out.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I'm just basing this off a gut feeling.
Gut feeling.
This gentleman has won already at Talladega this weekend, the Cup Series.
Yeah.
On official races.
Right.
And he's a pretty darn good restricted plate racer. My click to pick tonight
Is
James Cato.
James Cato.
James Cato is my
Wow.
pick to pick.
Okay.
My pick to click, James Cato. No pressure, James. But I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Not a
James
bad
Cato's gonna
choice.
win this race tonight.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. My pick to click. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Go.
I'm going Matt Coker. I'm going Matt Coker. I'm going to.
So we're kind of close here.
Yeah.
we're strictly stock motorsports.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Eagleson Automotive, number 13, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so Ethan Walton says great pick. Is Ethan and James Cato good buddies or something? Is that what I'm thinking here? Maybe on the chat?
I think Ethan and James Cato are good buddies.
That's what I said. Is him and Cato good buddies or something? Must be. He said great pick. Nice pick out.
Yeah.
All right, Ethan. Appreciate that, Ethan. Chuck Whitehead's got a question. If someone was to get someone back in Talladega and the driver died, can they be charged with murder?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I don't know. Alan Chaplin, have you seen the 2021 cars for NASCAR? I did see the tweet. I
Yep.
sure did. Looked pretty awesome. Looked pretty nice. All right, I've got to read a text here. Very important text from my wife. Hang on just a second.
10-4. 10-4. All right, we're going to let everybody get loaded up into the room. We're going to go around and check out some paint schemes. Maybe talk to a driver or two. We'll see what's in store for us at the 2.66 mile super speedway, Talladega, Alabama. This is what we like to call a wild card. Anybody in this field can win this race, and that's a fact. I'm going to enable the chat for Juan Benitez. There you go. Chat's been enabled. All right, let's look at Josh Collins, what he is piloting today.
A bad loss.
Ooh.
Almost lost it.
That is a Beavis and Butthead car.
Yeah, me too, man. I looked in the mirror and I was on the good
Let's
push.
go around here.
Good left tonight.
Beavis and Butthead, boys and girls. Beavis and Butthead. Josh Collins, nice car.
All right.
Brandon Lawless.
Well, man.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I was going to say, you're going through the field, ain't you? I was going to see if you
Yeah.
want to come out and take a couple hot laps with me, show the people what it's like.
We'll do that. Give me just 1 second. Let me go paint schemes. Alexander
10-4.
Kroenke. Justin Egan. He's 95. Matt Coker, Eagleson Automotive. Gavin Hibbs. Ooh. Cougar me. That's what I'm talking about, Ricky Bobby. Let's see. GT Park has brought, oh my, what has he brought here? Milo's. Oh man, are you kidding me? Look at Milo's.
Milo's or Milo?
Milo's. Original burger shop since 1946.
Oh, it's not Lowe's.
No, Milo's.
Okay, I got you.
Milo's.
You know how Jimmy Johnson drove the Milo's car?
Please do not wreck
thought
me.
this was-
Thanks, GT Park says on the back of his car. Again, please do not wreck me.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, man,
That's brilliant.
amazing.
That's brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Hey,
Okay, Chris Worrell is piloting
what's up, man?
the
What's up, brother?
Balls Garana. He ran this last
He was
race.
a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Say it again.
Zishan is driving the Aspen Dental car
You
again.
check that crash out I had last night?
Matt Lovett, Retro
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
man, that was awesome. It looked realistic.
Oh, boys, Matt Lovett gets in a retro Coca-Cola car.
Yeah,
Something
watch
clicks.
out. Watch
Better
out.
Look out.
You're going to pilot around
Wallace, you want to run in a little pack here?
a new Tide machine.
Yes, I am. New
Copy.
Tide Ride.
I like that. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
GT's coming to you.
I'm going to hop out here with you. We're going to go around this 2.66 mile super speedway. Where are you at?
I am actually coming on turn 4, heading down the
Front stretch?
straightaway here behind
Outlaw,
a pack
you
of
ain't
5.
eating them Tide Pods, are you?
Wes Polly's talking to you.
No,
No,
sir,
sir,
Wes.
Wes.
I'll stay away from eating Tide Pods. Boy, I sure do think they're pretty cars.
That picture goes a good follow.
Thanks, Gavin. I appreciate it.
I'm debuting a new paint scheme. Painted
What are you
it.
debuting, Wilson?
It's a McCafe car. Two-tone.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
I seen last night that you had yourself a new spotter for a victory last night.
I sure did. Tim Clark Jr. got me to victory lane here at
I woke
Talladega.
up this morning and I see a victory on Twitter with one Mr. Tim Clark Jr. as your spotter.
You saw correctly.
Well, what would you rank him as? I mean, is he a top, one of the top spotters you've ever had, or does he need a little
Hop
work?
on, Wallace,
What's
if
going
you
on?
want.
Did I go to victory lane last night?
You did go to victory lane, but you went to victory lane with Matt Coker several times too.
I'm gonna pit
So
this time, pit this time.
Both 10 out of 10.
both a 10 out of 10.
Without a doubt.
Really? Well, I'll tell you what, that's, are you 8 seconds behind me?
I am. I wish you'd slow up a little bit so we could.
I am. I just now seen that. Sorry about that. I'm letting up.
So we could show up.
Now.
Show what's going on.
All right, on that throttle. Letting up on the throttle.
I'm coming down the backstretch. Let's see. Without any draft, we're going to be looking at about 183, maybe 184. But watch when I get into the draft here. As I catch up with Outlaw, we're going to see these speeds jump by 10 miles per hour, if not more. All right, he's now almost to the start-finish line as I come through the tri-oval.
All right, I'm hammering down now. You've got her down under 3 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm getting there. Slowly but surely.
I see you back there, Will, man. I see you, buddy.
All right, I should be able to latch on here.
We'll give you another half second here.
Yeah, should be able to latch on. All right, now we can see the draft. I'm up to 186, 187, 188.
It's like you're just like the NBC car, man.
That's right. Still at 187, which is much faster than 183, but now watch this as I really get close. Watch that speed take off. 188, 189.
You're 6 mile an hour faster than I am right
Now
now.
I'm gonna bump draft. We're gonna latch onto this Tide Pods Camry. And we should be upwards of 190 miles per hour. The more cars you get in a pack, the faster you'll go.
Yeah, I went up about 6 mile an hour right there just did a turn. There we go. I'm 190.
Yeah, I'm doing 190. Our bumpers are latched on. 192.
193. When you get in the pack, it's probably going to raise up for about 3 or 4 more mile an hour.
Yep. So there you go.
A car in front of you, or like I would have a car in front of me pull into my draft, plus you push me, so it's going to bump it a little bit more.
Yep.
You want to go in front?
Yeah, I do. I'm going around.
All right. Go around.
Side.
Golly, that car looks bad at the moment.
Yeah, it's based off Kyle Larson's Dover winning Clover car.
Holy cow. What in the world are you doing?
You all right?
Drop me one of them Tide Pods down in a cup of Mac Cafe, boys. You'd have yourself a party pretty good.
Yeah, we would. Now, see, that's what we want to avoid.
Oh my God! You just ruined my Tide machine.
That's how the big one happens right there. All it takes is one little incident.
Oh my God! Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to show off my paint scheme right quick. But I do want to emphasize all it takes is one mistake.
Wow. You just
there we go. There we go.
Brand new race
Sorry,
car.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, buddy.
That will serve as tonight's NBC car. But there we go.
It's okay, buddy.
But hey, it's not about me tonight. It's about guys like Matt Lovett. It's about guys like Chris Worrell, Zishan Dura, Alexander Kroenke. All right. It's about Justin Egan. It's about Gavin Hibbs. It's about Juan Benitez, who is not driving, and I repeat, not driving. One more time, not driving a DuPont Chevrolet. Tonight he's driving the Target car.
What in the world
Target
are you doing?
Toyota. Target Toyota. Again, there's Josh Collins' Beavis and Butthead car.
He is, ain't he?
Ooh, Wes Polly is also driving a Beavis and Butthead car. Brandon Lawless in his very famous Trekker ATV and Boats Bass Pro Shop Toyota Camry. GT Park in the Milo's, original burger shop since 1946, I tell you. Stay saucy. Stay saucy. Unleash your inner carnivore.
Vaughn said he's changing. He didn't realize it was still on the car.
Matt Coker, everybody. My pick to click tonight.
Taylor Mullins.
Yes.
Man, says,
yes.
Good-looking paint. Nice, Coach.
Thank you very much. I may have given him a preview of that earlier today. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Really?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you very much, big guy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, let's do some driver
Well, there's Roger Sparks. Howdy, fellas, from Texas.
Hey.
Smash that thumbs up. Thank you, Rod.
Thank you much,
so
man.
Thank you, bud. Have you got your McCafe hat yet, Will, man?
No, I do not. I'm struggling mightily to find it. Struggling mightily.
Is there not one on eBay?
There is. There is. And I may have screwed the pooch and missed a good bargain. I missed one for $5.
That's too much to pay, ain't it, Will?
It is not too much to pay. I missed it because I missed out on the auction. I missed out.
Tim Clark says, not only did you get the victory, but you got a 0X.
That's right.
You became the first driver since '94 to take the McDonald's sponsored car to victory lane.
I most certainly did. Yes, I did. That much is a fact.
Heck yeah.
That is a fact. All right, I'm going to get some cameras set. Why don't you go ahead and interview some race car drivers? Can you do that?
Let's do it. Who do we want to go with tonight?
Let's start out here with Matt Coker. Let him know he is my pick to click.
All right. This is the Outlaw up in the booth. I'm looking for GT Park, or not GT Park. Sorry, excuse me. You did win last week. Great job. But I am looking for
Matt Coker?
Matt Coker. Matt Coker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's Big 10-4. I just want you to know that you are Will Mann's click.
Pick to click?
Pick to click.
Man, you're all over the place.
And,
Tighten it up.
We want to know what you think about winning this thing. If you'll leave me alone, let me do my interviews, I'll be all right.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's 10-4. James Cato, you got a copy? Come on.
10-4.
James, I noticed on Twitter you're already a winner this week in the officials at Talladega in the Cup Series. For that reason and that reason only, I know you're a good plate racer. You are my pick to click. Pick to click tonight. What's your thoughts on winning? Think you'll be able to do it?
I'm working on like 6 top 5s in a row, but just here so I won't get fined.
10-4, no fine. Okay, so Team Strictly Stopped is afraid for some reason somebody's bullied them into figuring that they was going to get fined.
I think so. I think so.
Apparently they don't want to talk.
I've had a lot of pretty good races this week, so probably going to end up wrecked out early on.
Oh, man. Let's hope not.
Well, we definitely hope not. Everybody's got one quick repair, so I'm sure half the field's going to do one thing, the other half's going to do the other. But good luck to you and your strategy, and I hope you get up in front today, big guy. All right, who else we got, Will, man? Who else we got?
Go Zishan Dura. Zishan Dura.
Zishan's a good little plate racer.
Yeah, yes he is.
Hey, this is the Outlaw of the booth. Zishan Dura, you got a copy?
Yeah, well, I got you.
First of all, Zishan, would like to say welcome. Appreciate you racing with us, but pretty good little plate racer you got. What's your chances of winning tonight? What's your strategy, I guess what I should be saying? You got any strategy? You want to tell us about it? Or how confident are you in thinking you're going to win this thing?
Well, this is one of those races where I didn't really know. I don't really have much information on how it's going to go. Plate race with many of these guys in a while. I'm just going to try to win the stages and get the win.
There you go, man. There you go.
Well, it sounds like you're going to go to the front and stay in the front, big guy. So good luck, and man, bring it home tonight, Zishan. Good luck.
After qualifying, let's interview Alex Cronky. We have a request by
The
Chronic.
Cronkite?
Yeah, and please tell James Cato that Ethan Walton says go win this thing.
I will. I will do it. I
Yeah.
will do it. Before you guys get going on your qualifying here, James Cato, Ethan Walton says good luck, and Chronic wants us to interview Alex Cronky. Cronky, what's your chances tonight? What do you think, buddy?
He might not be available
He
for
might be
chat.
qualifying.
He might be.
He might not be available.
Hey, Talk Cool One. We know him as Damon Thomas. Says, well, dang, scored tickets to this event tonight, but he's a little late to the show. Didn't know I had top tower seats. Yeah, he has the seats, best seats in the house. Best seats in the
Wow.
house. We
You seen him
left.
fly in earlier today?
I did indeed. We left those for you at the pass gate. Appreciate you stopping by.
SMD Gaming said the Tide car is going to win tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, if
no.
I was in there, boys, I'd give it my best. But I'm up in the booth for these units.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, Will, man, the next season we do, I don't know if I can do the booth again. I get the itchy fingers about this time getting here and run things.
I like itchy fingers. Yes, I do like itchy
You get
fingers.
itchy fingers too?
I do like the itchy fingers. I've never run in a league. I have personally never ran in a league. I may
have to change that.
Yeah,
Will.
may have to change that next go around.
There's James Collington, boys. How long did you get the tweet I sent from my wife's Twitter? I did, James. I hit the like button on that unit. Appreciate you letting us know, big guy. Hope everything's okay over on your part.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're gonna watch the qualifying times come in together here. We're about ready to start seeing some Q runs pop up on the board, as it does take about 50 some seconds to get around this. So while we do that, Outlaw, I'm gonna go make myself 1 cup of coffee. Get myself some. Get myself.
Is it gonna be a Mac Cafe?
It could be. It very well could be. Actually, no. It's Walmart brand K-Cups tonight. No McCafe. I've had 3 of those today. 3 of those today. It's been a very McCafe type day. A little nip in the air here. Had a lot of work to do outside of the school building today, and had to stay hydrated. Had to stay hydrated. So it was a perfect day for a cup of coffee. Perfect day.
Talk Cool wants to know if we're doing MRN style tonight. We'll try to bring it to you as best we can, MRN style. We sure will. Well, man, I'm going to hand it off to you over in turn 2. You're going to take it down into turn between 3 and 4, and I'll pick it up off 4 going down into 1. What do you say? Come on.
Copy direct.
All right. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I'm in the process of filling up the Keurig with some water.
Hey, I like water in my Keurig. That'd be a good sponsor, Keurig.
I've already got a Keurig truck out there. Back when I did that, they got involved in some politics, and I kind of backed off the Keurig sponsorship.
Oh, they got involved in politics?
Yeah. It was back during the old, if you'll remember, the old Chick-fil-A rumble. Back about a year and a half ago.
Yes, the old Chick-fil-A rumbles.
Yes.
I remember that.
So I backed off. And just rolled with more. How do I say it? More less political companies. I'm not really into the politics when it comes to. I've got my own opinions, and I don't really like to support everyone else's. Free of charge. You know, if Keurig was actually paying me about $25,000, we'd probably run that car. But no, absolutely not. Now, so far, boys and girls, Justin Egan is our pole winner as of right now, and we got about 33 seconds until we grid them up. So Wes Polly has not qualified, James Cato has not qualified, and Brandon Lawless has not qualified.
Sounds like they're going to roll in the back, Will.
Probably so, which is likely a very smart move. Do you think you're going to win again? Tell you what, Chicken Finger Man, I am not running in this. This is our league race. All I do and all Outlaw does is simply call the race. Okay, we are not running. We will broadcast this race. And you're going to see some great action. We'll be inside the cockpit with some of these drivers. We'll be the best that we can TV coverage-wise. I could be a mod if you guys need it. Well, we appreciate that, Ethan. I think we're okay right now. We appreciate the offer. If the time comes where we do need a mod, we'll certainly let you know, and we appreciate that. We sure appreciate that.
Cool one says, can we get Copenhagen fellers in turn 3, please?
I think we could work on it.
Dip a skull? Is that what you're talking about? How about
that's possible. Justin Egan's our pole daddy.
Good job.
Justin Egan, pole daddy, with a 52.
Guys, I'm going to break off here just a little bit. Lucas has learned how to write cursive today, and he's wrote his name in cursive, and he wants me to show the camera. I hope you don't mind.
Good.
Lucas is writing in cursive. Can y'all see that?
I don't know. I'm writing down Egan as pole
Anyway,
leading.
everybody says that. Yep, I can see it right there. Lucas, it says Lucas right there. Look. See?
That's a good question.
See
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah. Wow. I
Callahan
think
again?
everybody's liking that, I believe.
That's who. Let's see. We are. How many? Or let's see. West Polly's here.
Yeah.
Cato, Whirl, Hibbs, Dura, Callahan. Callahan is not with us tonight. Coker's here. Lovett. Let's see. Benitez, Rogers, Egan, Crunky, Webb, Park, and Lawless. Callahan had some high school football to do tonight.
Oh.
And yeah. So I've known for a while he's not going to be able to join us.
Yeah.
But here we go. We are just 15 seconds away from rolling off.
James
And
says good job. Keep practicing. Chronic
Was that
says
you
good
last
job,
week that
Blue.
ended up having to miss the race?
Strictly Stock says great job, buddy.
mhm.
Sure was.
All right, we got Brandy Lovett in here.
Hey.
Mr. Matt Lovett.
Hey,
10-4. Just curious.
let's get a quick view of
I
him.
gotta do this, okay?
Yep.
I love you.
There's Matt Lovett
All right.
in his number 14 Coca-Cola. What is that? That is
For the
a
internet or what, Justin?
Tundra or Toyota, not a Tundra. Sorry.
Toyota.
What
Toyota.
happened was the screen froze. And I sent it back.
All right, so I'm trying to get me a camera angle here that I believe I'm going to be able to call this unit with.
Uh huh.
Egan, Coker,
Yeah, I did this
Zishan,
first too,
Whirl,
because they were tearing up
Rogers.
my
Okay,
damn
I'm
line
trying
in the
to, because if
street.
I go with the blimp cam, it's going to be way up there.
Way up
So
there.
what happened was
Way up
my
there,
screen
so I
froze
guess
and
I'll drop it
it
down
like,
to-
wouldn't let me back in.
You know what? I'm going to put it on Egan, and I'm going to look back on the bumper.
Okay.
That's what happened to me.
Not a bad decision.
last week.
Not a bad decision. Boys and girls, we're rolling off here at Talladega. Yes, sir. Got a solid copy.
Does the league allow fill-in drivers if you can't make one?
Good question.
That would have been
Let us think.
Jake Henry. Jake Henry was going to fill in for
I
him,
got
but
a
we didn't
football
give him
game
the
next
points.
Thursday,
So.
and Mr. Hope Johnson, if it's allowed, will be my
Yeah.
fill-in.
Okay. Lala said that Holt Johnston will run for him next week if we can allow it. Lawless has a high school football he has to be at.
Right. I don't care. It don't matter. Let's talk it over after the race. We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll discuss
Should be
that.
a
We got to
big
think
deal.
that one through. Lawless, we will discuss after the race and try to make the best decision possible.
Thank you, sir. I respect any decision y'all have. Thank you.
10-4.
for hosting.
10-4.
What?
I'm from Columbus too, Chicken Finger Man.
Okay. Look, I got to do this, buddy, okay?
Yeah, Ethan, you would, man. iRacing is where it's at. Lucas is Outlaw's son. All right, pace car's off.
Here we go.
Pace
All right,
car's
we're gonna
off.
Take
Good luck,
it right
everybody.
here, and we're going to drop it off to you over at turn 2.
Yeah, good luck.
Bring it
Pace
on.
car is off here at Talladega Motor Speedway. We are live
car yet.
here on the Flying Aces Network.
Round 5.
Round
On my
5 of
screen
the
now.
Flying Aces Chase for the Cup. Justin
Bob.
Egan's going to lead us to the line here, and I'm sure when he gets that green
Go
flag,
Gators.
well, man, he's going to pound that gas like no other.
I guarantee it.
Right here, we're gonna,
I guarantee
we'll see
it.
some good racing.
Green.
All right, green flag is
Go
out.
Bob.
Justin Egan's going to hammer down. They're 2 by 2
Go Bob.
going down into turn 1. Matt Coker on the outside. Zishan Dura pushing the number 95 down into turn 1 just like we expected. It's 2 by 2 all the way back to number 6 to the 15th place car of one Mr. West Paul. Willman, take it.
Again, Egan heading down the backstretch here, protecting that bottom line from Zishan Dura onto his inside. Matt Coker trying to gain a little momentum onto the outside, trying to start that, get the high line working. It's going to take about a lap and a half for these cars to come up to full song. And right now we're just trying to build RPM. And coming out of turn 4, we got still got Justin Egan to lead. Looks like he will lead lap 1. Zishan Dura will be 2.
Justin Egan's getting that car up to full song, as the wheelman said. We're looking right now probably in between turn 1 and 2, them going full blast all the way around this turn. Don't look now. Here comes that outside line. Chris World is pushing Matt Coker all the way around. He's got it up to P2. He's got a lot of help on that outside line with World and Juan Benitez running right behind Worrell. They're powering their way down the back stretch, heading down into turn 3. Justin Egan leads it here at Talladega.
Car's up to about 195 mile an hour at this point. Everybody's up to full throttle. Really surprised we're seeing a lot of very intense racing this early in the race. Again, this is 94 laps, $150 on the line for the champion of this league, and these drivers do have one quick repair, but to look at them now, you would not know it. No one is throwing caution to the wind. Everybody's up on the wheel, driving it as hard as they possibly can right here.
All right, we're going to look down here in turn number 1. Justin Egan still on that yellow line. Outside line's not been able to make anything work. Matt Coker went up high, tried to make it 3 wide. Looks like he got shuffled to the back. Here comes Zishan Dura on the outside, being pushed by Chris Worrell. In second place is Ray Rogers. Strong run last week from Ray. He's trying to keep that pace this week at Talladega. Right now, they're minding their P's and Q's, giving each other room in the turns. They're just looking to log some laps here, Will, man, and get through this stage 1 and let the chips fall where they may. Yeah,
I got my eyes here on this 57 car. Alex Kroenke, always a threat to win on any track we go to. Methodically climbed his way up to the top 5. Definitely running pretty good behind Ray Rogers. Side note, Ray Rogers is our most recent winner last night as we ran a K&N Series race down at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ray Rogers brought home the checkered flag.
Ray Rogers is actually a really good race car driver, Will, man. It surprised me. I wasn't familiar with Ray Rogers earlier when he first joined us. I really didn't think that Ray was a threat to win many races, but, man, I tell you what, this last month, he's come out of nowhere, and he is running up front in everything that we put up on the big show. And Ray Rogers, man, one heck of a race car driver. Meanwhile, that outside line looks like it had some momentum last lap. It's kind of dropping back a little bit. Zishan was up door-to-door with Justin Egan. Zishan's actually dropped back here door-to-door with the second-place car. Now, it looks to me like coming off turn 4 here, Will, man, going down the start-finish line, that's where they get their big momentum.
That's it.
But coming up off 2, they lose a lot.
Yeah, they do. Turn 4 is definitely the spot you want to look to make a outside line pass. Depends on who's behind you, who's riding your bumper, pushing you to the front. As you can see here coming down the backstretch, the outside lane with Zishan Dura and that is Chris Worrell,
Hey, I'm right on.
lost quite a bit of momentum. That said, we've got a third line forming up here with Matt Coker leading that. Wes Pauley and Josh Collins in the Beavis and Butthead cars trying to form that third lane up top. Now, Juan Benitez looking to get up part of that action in the third row, but he is back down and since hopped back down to that second row.
Justin Egan, once again, has led every lap here at Talladega so far this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Zishan Dura, once again, head down into turn 1. He's going to be door-to-door. He's got Chris Worrell behind him. Juan Benitez is behind Chris Worrell, trying to get that outside lane going. The car that I'm showing right now is looking pretty strong. Is Gavin Hibbs in that 9 car.
Yep.
Looks like a Talladega 9 machine. Once again, I think Matt Coker is getting a little impatient with these guys in this middle lane. He's trying to make that third row work, but it's just not going to. He's going to have to dive back behind the 9 car of Gavin Hibbs.
Yeah, he just doesn't have enough help to make it work right now. Got a comment from a viewer wanting to know what's wrong with James Cato, who's running near the back of the pack. There's nothing wrong with Cato right now. He's actually, this is strategy, not wanting to push too hard early in the race. We're only working lap 7 here at the line of 94, so a long way to go. And drivers simply want to be around to the end. We know there's going to be a wreck. That's a given. These drivers do have one fast repair, and the longer you're able to wait and hold on to that fast repair, the greater your chances are of winning.
Lap by lap, that 10 car is getting closer and closer to clearing the 95 down into turn 1. Is he going to be able to do it this lap? He almost cleared him down into turn 1 the last lap. That outside line has formed nicely, Will, man. They are single file, tucked tight in there. Got some great pushers behind Zishan, the Chris Worrell, Juan Benitez, Gavin Hibbs. Watch this. When they come down to the start-finish line right here, Zishan just might be door-to-door with him and might push ahead of him going down into turn 1. Matter of fact, last lap, I think Zishan did lead that last lap. But as soon as I say that, they have fallen back another car lane. Did not form up well that lap.
Well, the reason they're not forming up well right now, you're going to see these cars diving in and out of fresh air, trying to get some air onto that nose, cooling the engine down. The water temperature goes sky high when you're tucked in behind someone for 2 or 3 laps at a time. You definitely don't want to blow an engine. That's not the best strategy in a race like this. So you're always going to be close to the next car in front of you. You definitely don't want to overheat. So again, these drivers bouncing out, trying to get some clean air on that nose.
Keep in mind, Will, man. Here goes a lead. Here goes a pass for the lead. Egan on the inside. Looks like he got shuffled up. He might have made a mistake right there. Is he going to be able to keep his position, or are they going to shovel him to the back? Looks like half the field took it 3 wide, half went high, half stayed in the middle. This is going to get interesting. Juan Benitez, Matt Coker on the outside, with Wallace and Cato now trying to work on that outside line.
Zishan Dura power moved his way from the high line all the way to the bottom to get back in the fastest line around here right now, which is that bottom groove. The 10 car was leading that 3rd row to the outside, saw an opening in the middle, dove it down there, saw another opening on the bottom lane, powered his way down to the bottom. Now he sits 4th in line on the bottom.
Coming up all 4, it's Alex Kroenke with the momentum. He says, give it to me, boys. I'm going to go to the lead. Up all 4. He pushes Egan up out of the way. Egan's going to lose a lot of spots, but that lap, it was Kroenke leading. He's going to take the AKR machine to the point here at Talladega.
Former Daytona 500 champion Matt Lovett is making his way through. Let's focus in here on Matt Lovett, running P4 right now. We're going to ride along with Lovett in the cockpit view and give you a good idea of what this driver's seeing, what all these drivers are seeing as they're tucked in behind these high spoilers in these Cup cars. Really difficult to see around. So you're going to see these drivers offset a little bit from the car in the wall.
You see who that is? That's cool. I'm hitting the wrong guy.
That looks to be possibly Josh Collins. Josh Collins got into the wall.
Okay, Josh Collins on pit road. Looks like he's going to probably go a lap down by the time he gets up to full speed. But he did put the Beavis and Butthead machine all by itself into the wall. He's got damage on the right-hand side. So he is bringing it down pit road. I'm going to cover his pit coverage here. He's got it in the pit. Overslid his pit. He's going to have to back up just a little bit. It's going to cost him even more time. He's going to have to move to the right. Actually, he overshot his pit big time. Now he's finally got it into the pits. Whereas at Talladega here, it shouldn't hurt him too bad. He's going to go at least 1 lap down. He's not choose his quick repair right here. He's got right sides. He's going to go left sides. He's going to see how much damage he's got, and then he's going to get back on the track. But he did not choose to take his quick repair. He's going to wait for that first caution on lap 23, Will, man.
Meanwhile, the pack does indeed come around to lap him as they cross the start-finish line. Currently working lap number 12 of 94. So far, we've been caution-free. Did not see that coming at the start of this race. Good, clean 12 laps to start off with. I want to thank Jeb the Rebel for following us on Twitch. Thank you very much, Jeb.
Thank you, Jeb. Appreciate that. Once again, Willman touched on it earlier. This is not an official race on iRacing. They're going to run at least twice the distance of an official race. When you run the officials on iRacing, they've got the car set up to where they will not blow up, but they're on the point of blowing up, on the brink of blowing up in the official races. These guys are going to have to manage these motors, Will, man.
Yes, they are.
They're going to plan on winning this race. You can't stay behind somebody lap after lap after lap. You're going to have to make a move and get out in some fresh air, or else you're going to blow that engine up.
Yeah, take care, Chicken Finger Man. Thanks for joining us, man.
Will, man, number 9, Gavin Hibbs is taking that machine to the outside. He's got the lead right now going down the backstretch, but Chris Worrell has made his way to the front, too, on that bottom line. He says, nope, not so fast. Juan Benitez says, hey, Gavin, let's get going, big guy. Let's get by him. Here we go. Juan Benitez gets pushed to the outside. Justin Egan makes his way back up. That's one fast 95 machine right there. He's going to be in the front all day long. He's trying to push Hibbs on the outside. Going down here to the start-finish line, it's going to be Chris Worrell leading. Alex Kroenke, P2. Ray Rogers, P3. Gavin Hibbs, 4. Justin Egan, P5 as they head down into turn number 1.
My pick to click Matt Coker steadily climbing his way back up front. He's the 3rd car on that outside line. Earlier, he was the front car on that outside line, lost the draft, and got shuffled back towards the rear. But Coker's making an outstanding comeback here, looking to get that Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet back up to the front. Looks like now that outside line has the momentum as you're getting a lot of gaps between, and the car behind is able to catch up and run a little bit faster as they're tucked nose to tail on that inside line. Seems like the outside line looks to be a little bit faster right now as we got Justin Egan leading that outside line. Matt Coker pushing him to the front. Egan.
Turn 3, you see Gavin Hibbs with a power move going from the outside to the inside to take the lead, but it's not going to work because that outside line, as these tires are wearing, we're seeing that the outside line is coming to fruition, if you will, man. How did you like that word?
Amen.
But it's coming into play here. Outside line looks to be the faster line, especially up off 2. The car's kind of bogged down a little bit when the tires were off of turn 2. That allows that outside line to get a way better run going down into turn 3 on that backstretch.
Yeah.
GT Park has made his way up. Looks like he's going to try to go to the outside of Matt Coker. He's bailed on his teammate, and it's going to cost him, it looks like, unless he can get some help in that third lane. Looks like we're getting ready to see 3x3 here at Talladega as they go down to the start-finish line, and they head off into turn number 1.
Yeah, we saw Alex Kroenke earlier dive it down below the yellow line on the backstretch, doing that to get air on his nose, clean air on his nose, cool his engine off. It is not a penalty on iRacing to go below that yellow line and make a pass. So it is in NASCAR, but on iRacing, it is not a penalty to pass below that yellow line. Will anybody attempt to do it? I don't know. I doubt it. But it is not out of bounds. There is no penalty for that. But it is against the racer's code, so to speak.
Things happen fast here at Talladega, Alabama, folks. Just ask GT Park. A lap and a half ago, he's up there battling for the lead. He's now being pushed back to 10th spot. Folks, we're only 0.7 of a second from P1 to P14 right now. We're still 2x2. That outside line will be faster if they can get formed up. Right now, Justin Egan has the lead again. He's led the most laps so far here at Talladega as we head over into turn 2.
Riding along here with GT Park, who currently sits about 14th position, I do believe, near the back of the pack. You can see these cars diving in and out, trying to get air on that nose. We're looking right now. We do not have a read on the temperatures in GT Park's car, but just got to understand that he and all these drivers will have to dip that nose out and get air on the front of it, trying to cool off these engines.
They come out of turn 4, still 2x2. Matt Coker leading that outside line with Zishan Dura pushing him. Gavin Hibbs pushing Justin Egan. They're almost dead even going down to the line here as they head off into turn number 1. I have noticed a couple of cars here I've kept my eye on, Will, man. We've got the 68 of Chris Webb.
Yes.
We've got the Coors Light Silver Bullet machine.
Yes.
We've got James Cato, my pick to click tonight. They have not made any moves so far in this race.
Right.
It is total strategy. They do not look like they're up there wanting to race right now. But I guarantee as the laps wind down, we've got about 6 to go before the end of stage 1. You're probably going to see that 3 car and that 68 try to get up and get some stage points here before the end of the stage. Yeah, we see
Zishan Dur here up on the high side, who has lost the got shuffled out and has lost the draft on that high line. As we come down to the start-finish line, as we come down the start-finish line, that'll conclude lap 18, working lap 19 here. We are 5 laps away from the end of stage 1.
Well, man, Zishan Dura made a move there that did not work out for him. He's paying the price right now. He's moved to the back of the pack on that outside road.
Yep.
On that outside lane. He's actually fallen back in the lane. As we speak, here goes Matt Coker to the outside. Are they going to leave Hibbs stuck in the middle? No. The moves that they're making, hoping people's going to go with them, that's just not happening on the outside right now.
No, it's not.
Matt Coker leaves the 83 car hanging out to dry on the top. He says, I'm sorry, I'm ducking back in line. That's going to cost Wallace here towards the end of stage 1. Yeah,
that's Brandon Lawless in that 83 Bass Pro Shop car. Stuck out on the outside lane. Nobody up there to help him. He's probably just going to drop to the rear and ride out the end of this stage. Meanwhile, up front, we have Justin Egan, who has been the power car, the leader for most of this race, or at least been up front most of it. He, Chris Worrell, Matt Coker leading the field as they come down the backstretch here at Talladega.
I also have kept my eye on the 24 car. We know Juan Benitez is aggressive. He showed that last week at Dover. We knew that coming into the league that he is aggressive. He
Yes.
is one heck of a pusher here at Talladega. But when's he going to stop being the bridesmaid? And when's he going to be the bride, Will, man? Is he going to get up there and try to lead this, or is he going to keep pushing everybody all night long?
That's a good question. He's got a lot of good cars to get around before he can get up front. Again, you got Justin Egan, Chris Worrell, Matt Coker, Alex Cronky to his inside. Just a lot of cars to get around before we get to the end of stage 1. So we'll have to find out.
I got a feeling that stage 1 is going to be led by the 95 and the 6. Both of them are hooked on each other's bumpers here. If Worrell can keep on the 95, I don't see anybody beating them two at stage 1. As we say that, Juan Benitez laid the bumper to the 9 car going down into turn 1. He took that position, but the 9 said, heck with this, I'm going to go to the outside. We're going to form our own line. Will, man, here is the 3x3 coming up out of turn 4. There's going to be trouble here at the end of stage 1. Everybody's wanting these stage points, Will, man. We're going to have 3 to go at the line.
All right, we're going to have a hard time determining who gets these stage points. Currently, as we sit, we've
Coker led that lap.
Yeah, I know, but we got Alex Cronky in the last spot for stage points in 10th. I flip it back over here. He's still in 10th.
There's a wreck. There's a big wreck. Big wreck. 9 gets down into another car. He turns another one. Let's get back here and see what's happening. Everybody. Did the caution come out?
Go low, Matt.
The caution is
Not out.
The caution is not
What
out.
happened there?
They did not throw the caution on that.
Let's
Everybody
go
was
on.
off the track. It pushed them down below the track. That broke the
Oh,
pack up
right,
big time,
right.
Will, man. We've got 4 cars fighting for the lead here on stage 1.
I think someone came up in front of me.
The 9, the 76, and the 57 got involved in that.
10-4. All right, this is the last lap, Will, man, when the 10th car passes the line, and that's going to be Mr. Matt Lovin as we speak. Once they cross the line, I'm going to go ahead and throw that caution.
Come on,
And
Justin.
we'll see what's happening here after that.
All right, I will pause it on screen, and we will get the top 10 in points. I'm surprised no caution came out.
Oh, God, we got
All right,
another wrecker
I'll
down
get-
here.
We got
Juan
another.
Benitez is wrecking.
We'll have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Oh man, race leader Matt Coker.
Now go watch this.
What happened to Matt?
He got involved.
Oh, my God.
Let me know when you're throwing the caution.
All right, I'm getting ready right
Hey,
now.
Gavin, you have some damage. You want to try to follow me through and get to the end of the stage here?
I'll
1,
try
2,
to.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo, what a stage.
All right, there we go. There's our stage points. Holy cow. Holy cow.
All
I
right,
thought
do
so
you
too. I wasn't paying
have
attention.
Zeshawn winning that stage?
I do indeed.
Egan,
Yes.
Ray Rogers,
Yes.
Matt
Your
Lovett,
spoiler
Yes.
is kinked up
Chris
a little bit on the
Worrell,
right
Yes.
side there,
Wes
Gavin.
Molly,
Yes.
James
FYI.
Cato,
Yep.
Brandon Lawless,
Yes.
Gavin Hibbs, Chris
Yep.
Webb.
That's right.
Thanks for
There's your top
All right,
10.
That's my top 10. Let me go ahead and
Now-
do that. If we can go back and take a look here at what happened that last couple
I
of
don't think
laps,
it's
my
quick repair
goodness.
status, but
I'm going to.
You got to get it fixed pretty quick.
Whew.
Man,
I'm going
look.
to go back and check out James or Juan Benitez and see what happened.
I know I'm showing 7th at moment of caution.
Whoo!
Hey, good job getting 4th there, Matt.
I'm still
It's
trying
nice
to figure
racing
out
on this
what's
track with
happening.
people that actually know what they're doing.
All right, here's what happened.
Hey,
Here's exactly what happened. 10 car, 24, and the 13.
To go on the stage.
10 car got into the 24, the 24 got into the 13.
I didn't see what
Just
happened
hard
there,
bump
Alex.
drafting is all it was.
Checking up in turn 3.
Yeah, 24 went below the yellow line trying to make a pass.
Justin.
He got pushed.
Did he get pushed down
Really
there?
He got
that
pushed.
stage win,
Go
but,
check that out.
I didn't want to jump back in line and get a wreck.
10-4. I mean, I know it was. He wasn't trying to just blatantly
Yeah,
go down
I
there. It's
kinda-
just where his car went.
Right.
But yeah, that was wild right there. My God.
Yeah. All right.
Still good
So-
finish there, Justin. I'm glad you were able to get second.
Let's see these cars
yeah, after what happened last week,
on pit road.
Yeah, really, man. I really felt for you last week.
Is pit road open is the question.
I'm still trying to make sure we got our top 10 correct here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pause it at the
I
line.
think pit road is open.
Z-Sean.
Zeshawn Egan, Ray Rogers, Matt Lovett, Wes Pauley,
Okay.
Chris Worrell. Actually, Chris finished ahead of Wes. It's backwards.
Sorry, well,
It's at the line, or is it when the caution throw?
It's when that
Yeah,
10th car
that's
passed the start-finish
All
line.
good there.
Okay.
It's when the
Yeah,
10th
mine-
car passed the start-finish line. Was the caution out before that?
Donkey, I do apologize. I got shoved down there and caught your fender. I was not
All
trying to
right,
pass
there
you.
is the 10th car, Gavin Hibbs and Chris Webb. Now, let me go up here and check.
I had every
see
intention
who
of
was
pushing
ahead
you to
right
the
there.
wind.
Well, when did the caution come out? Is the question.
So it was when the caution come out. It come out down in turn 1.
All
So
right.
that's what it scored. It scored when the caution come out.
Yeah, I just now
Okay.
seen that. That's
So, all right, we're correct. We're correct.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go there. You're all right, Juan.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
get you on the back stretch here, Ray.
All right, so we had multiple cars wreck there towards the end of stage 1.
Right.
Y'all didn't have
And
to
I would
use your
say
quick
all of them
repairs,
had
did
to
you?
take a quick repair, including Juan Benitez,
Well, hell
Matt
yeah,
Coker.
Swirl.
Yeah, my car was totaled.
I didn't see the wreck. I just saw y'all getting sideways, going off the infield.
All right.
I hit the inside wall pretty good, but I only got 50 seconds damage.
All right.
I'm saving my
Zeshawn
quick
Dura is the stage winner right there.
Deshaun was probably
Yes.
going 15 miles an hour faster than me when he hit me.
Yeah,
How much damage did you have, Deshaun?
Zeshawn did bump into Benitez, but
I got no
just
damage.
bump
from that.
drafting.
The only damage I got is from some car losing it in front of me on the
GT
way
Park
top.
probably had to
I was
take
only
a,
going like 3-4 miles an hour
I'm going to go back
faster. I
and
was
back up on
behind you
GT and
guys,
see what happened.
and then coming onto the back, I had a huge run, and I didn't lift. Wasn't trying to do anything stupid. I was just trying to help.
Who's the 12 car? I'm getting ready to dive in the pits and it says I need to let you by.
He's at the back. He got a speeding penalty
Okay,
too. So just
GT
follow
on
the
lap
back
22. Let's see what
That's
happened
Ray.
to him.
I gotta go in the pits, man.
The 9 come down and got into GT, then
That's
come
what he's
down
saying.
and
If
pounded
you
him
just come
again.
to
He
stop,
hit
let everybody by you, Ray
Cronky,
would pass you, and then you could pit.
and
Or
wow,
just
it
sit down and
destroyed
take the
Cronky on the right hand
into the-
side,
yeah.
In the line penalty.
and it destroyed GT.
Yeah,
so
if
they
you
had to
sit
take
down
quick
without
repairs
letting him
too.
pass you, you're gonna get a black flag.
So they're probably going
Yeah, I
to
didn't know that.
have to stay in the back there, Will man.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So there was 2 major wrecks happened right there on the last couple laps.
Yes.
But,
Everybody
man, it
fighting for
shouldn't
those
be too
stage
bad.
points.
It
Man,
might
that
just
got
be the
crazy.
end of the line.
Right. All right. Zeshawn Dura, this is Will Man up in the TV booth. You got a copy?
Hey, copy. Is my rear still crinkled?
Let's see what Zeshawn's got to say.
Doesn't look too bad. The right rear is crinkled up a little bit, and the spoiler's crinkled a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. 10-4?
Come on, Zeshawn.
I got you,
All right.
baby.
All right. Zeshawn, congratulations on winning stage 1 right there. A lot of action happening those last 4 or 5 laps as we came to close out stage 1. What's your take on that? How'd you keep that car up front?
I tried the way top because it was 2x2 and I was basically in a trap, but
Yep.
I don't really know what happened there. But someone in front of me got sideways and we all kind of stacked up and we ended up like a second behind the leader pack of 5 cars.
Mm-hmm.
And on the last lap of the stage, I got a huge run on all of
Yes,
them.
he did.
It was like 3-4 miles an hour probably, and I shoved one really hard on the back stretch, and I guess he was under Coker, but yeah, that wasn't my intentions. I was just trying to get a guaranteed third, push the bottom line past everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So my apologies for that, but
That's Talladega.
Yeah, as my TV broadcast partner just said, that's Talladega. Stuff happens quickly, and a lot of stuff happens that's out of our control, but good stage victory right there. Congratulations on that bonus point you'll carry through with you till the end of the playoffs.
They're talking over you.
Hey Juan, let JW talk before you start talking to you.
Yeah, that's okay.
JW was still talking.
We're good.
It's okay.
Now, we're good. You guys go ahead.
Oh yeah, I ain't got the stream on. I didn't hear him.
It's okay, Juan.
No, he was calling on all teams.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay.
It's all
Anyways,
right, guys.
thanks JW, and my apologies, guys. Just trying to help.
Copy
like
that.
he said, well, man, that's just Talladega. You're going to get those
Exactly.
massive runs.
Oh,
And look, they
simple.
was on the last lap trying
Yeah,
to
just
fight for
letting you
stage
know.
points, too. So,
Right.
I, mean, I don't blame him.
Right.
You don't lift. If you lift, you get run over. And
Yes,
if
you
you don't
do.
lift, you run over. So
That's
it's just
it.
the way Talladega is.
That's true. That much
So
is
we're
a
going to
fact.
come to 1 to go here. I think to 18. Wes Pauley's going to get his lap back. He's got all of his damage fixed.
Yeah.
Looking good down there. So he's going to try to. If I was him, I guess I would stay in the back wheel,
There we
man.
go, I
I
can
wouldn't
hear
try
him
to
now.
press it.
Yeah. Set up radio as
Yeah,
race
like
control
it's
so
right
they
there.
can't talk.
Or-
That's a good idea, Eric.
Just down there or
I've
anything. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, Chris Worrell mentioned that once before.
I may have to do
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'll have to go in my car and do that, but we're okay.
Language.
We're okay.
Safe car.
Just ask James when he's going to start
Okay.
pushing.
I didn't mean that.
Hey, Tim Clark.
Fellas,
Black
after
Rifle Golf
lap,
Company.
lap 47's the last lap in this stage coming up, so we'll throw it when the 10th car crosses on lap 47.
I've heard of the Black Rifle. I've never tried it. I don't know if it's even available here in Southwest Virginia. It might be.
All right.
I'm just not sure. It's
Well,
Dega,
looks
baby.
like,
That's right, Dead Goose. Jazo,
like
what's
it's
going on?
68 machine. Will,
That-
man.
that was
Chris
Chronic.
Webb is starting up here in the top 5.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he is.
Cato looks like he has made his way to the
Hey,
back
what's the
again.
high key that pulls your connection bar up?
I
so you
think
can see
I
it?
think Cato's just riding around in the back till it's
I
go
believe,
time for the stage
they
points.
changed it to
He
all
scored some stage
F4
points out of that last
update.
run. So.
All right, I think GT Park probably has taken his quick
Oh, yeah,
repair.
that's a good one.
Yeah, he definitely took it. He had to.
Yeah. I don't see any damage on any of these cars. Gavin Hibbs has a little right rear damage. He did not take a quick repair. Same with Alex Cronky.
Tell me how that works, Chris.
And everyone else.
Nick Goose, yeah, there was some drama going on.
Wes
on that
Pauley.
lap on that stage right there. You're exactly right.
It's James
So,
Cato.
I think top 5 car is
Press
beautiful.
Josh
It really
Collins.
is.
Your latency, quality, and stuff.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to
Yeah,
go
but
back
I'm-
green
I'm
here
trying
when
to
they
get the
take
bar
the
that
green
shows
flag.
the
It's going to be lap
connection. You know, the one that's
29
usually
of
in the top right.
94. Our next stage break will be after lap
It'll show
47.
your
So we're
force
looking at
feedback and
17,
stuff,
about
too.
19, 20 laps here to go before the
I'm not too sure.
next stage
if I
is
figure
over
it out, I'll
with.
let you know.
Things happen fast here. They minded their P's and Q's
Thank you,
that
Paul.
whole first stage until the very last
By the
couple
way,
of
all
laps, and then all
True.
heck broke
or
loose.
backs you out of the lobby.
So
True.
we're going to see what happens. I do notice Alex Cronky did not take
Yeah,
a
I
quick
know.
repair, but his back end looks like it's tore up. I think he's going to be
Yeah.
down the pace right
I don't think that's going to bother him. I don't think it's going to bother him. Here we go. Pace car is off. We're back to racing. Stage number 2.
Line, head down into turn number 1 with Brandon Lawless pushing him. Heading over to turn 2.
Again, Justin Egan bringing it out of the low line. Trying to find a good camera angle here where we can get most of the field. There we go. Now we're talking. We got Brandon Lawless pushing Justin Egan. Matt Lovett to the outside. Chris Worrell pushing him. There's your top 4.
68's a new player in town.
Yes, he is. Chris Webb.
Looks like he wants to get up here and party a little bit. He did not have to use a quick repair after that first stage, but he's probably feeling pretty dicey here. So
Pretty
he's like,
racy.
He's going to get up here and try to race a little bit. See, Sean Dury, your stage 1 winner, is trying to catch up to the outside of Matt Lovett and Chris Worrell. As we look here early in the run, looks like Lovett's going to be cleared of the 95 car. Going down onto the start-finish line. Is he going to dive in front of the 95?
Oh!
Yeah, he got tired.
Oh! Big wreck. Big wreck.
Big wreck in the back. It was not clear. Egan did not lift. He says, no, sir, we are not going to do that. Are they a yell out on that?
There is not a yellow flag.
We need to throw a yell on.
Man, just don't touch it. Let's don't touch it. I hate to be that way, but we don't need to touch it.
Caution, that sucks.
I agree.
All right,
I
we'll go
agree.
back and see what
JW,
happens.
is there any rule against intentionally causing a yellow?
They didn't mess with it, man.
We're not officiating.
Did nobody wrecked on the track? Did they all go off the track? Is that what happened?
That had to be. That had to
I'm
be.
going back to look at it right now.
Yeah,
Lovett
that had
down
to.
on the 95. He wasn't clear. 95 stayed in the gas, turned him. That caused the 83 to get into Juan Benitez, and every one of them is.
JW, take
I
that
believe-
replay in my onboard. I went flying through the infield.
Crunky
It's only,
replay through the
there was
infield.
only 2 cars that actually looks like they got major damage from that.
Well, dang, that didn't work.
All right, here we go. Cockpit. Here we go. Alex
Nope, I'm
Crunky,
telling
last
you
wreck.
why. We'll get back to the play-by-play here in a moment, guys. I want to see who else was involved in that. And then
I'm
Lawless,
riding along now with Alex Kroenke as this wreck happens. He just flat out motors through. Brilliant job of driving.
so Lovett, Lawless, Benitez, Zishan are involved in that. Now I'm going to go back here and look at Matt Lovett. He's going to go down here. He's not clear all the way.
Are you going to need damage?
He did a heck of a job of staying off the wall, Will, man. You need to go back and look at the replay. Of
Matt Lovett.
He went sliding down in there.
Okay.
Look at the job he did getting off that wall. My
all right, lap 30.
He never touched a thing. Never touched a thing.
We'll have to go back on lap 30 and watch that.
He never touched anything.
Meanwhile, up front, we got a 4-car breakaway after that wreck where a caution was not thrown. And you've got Chris Worrell, Justin Egan, Gavin Hibbs, and Ray Rogers, your top 4. Back here in P5 is
GT Park
and Matt Coker. Yes.
They're going to come to the party. Here they go. They're going to be about 15-mile-an-hour faster. Everybody catching the back of that pack. Going to go to the outside down into turn 1. Are they going to be able to keep that momentum? We'll see. They look like they're coming up on some lap cars here. Brandon Lawless is going to get lapped. Zishan Dura is going to get lapped. The 9 car is going to jump up in the top lane here, try to pick up that momentum, and they're going down into turn 3, door to door, 3x3, Will, man.
I was actually a few seconds behind. I've missed all that action. My apologies. Good call. Good description on what was happening, but we're now back live.
Either way, I'm cool with it.
This pack is coming up off turn 4 here. Going to catch Zishan. Zishan probably had to take his quick repair.
Yeah, I'm cool right here,
James, once he gets back in the draft. But he's going to need that.
Trying to win the race right now.
Yeah. All right, so we're looking now at a 6-car breakaway as Park and Coker have joined that original 4 I mentioned a moment ago that was single file. Again, Zishan Dura went 1 lap down. And currently, let's get a look at the live standings. Currently, he is the first car 1 lap down. We got Kroenke, Webb, Cato, Coker, Rogers, Park, Egan, Hibbs, and Worrell on the lead lap.
Kroenke's going to need some help, Will, man. He's 15.7 seconds behind. Everybody else looks like they got a dancing partner. So
yeah,
if Kroenke doesn't get any caution quickly, he's probably going to get lapped here in the next 10, 15 laps.
Right. That's true.
All right.
That's
Hibbs
true.
looks like he's going to go to the outside here coming into the tri-oval. You got Hibbs on the outside. Looks like you got GT Park and Matt Coker, Team Strictly Stock on the outside, powering their way down here to the start-finish line. It was dead even at the line, Will, man. I can't tell who led that lap. Chris Worrell's on the inside with Justin Egan and Ray Rogers, who's run a very clean race so far, running on the running the 3rd spot on that inside line.
I believe Chris Worrell will go down in the record books as leading that lap. If I'm not mistaken, he had him by a nose, I do believe. Working lap 35 of 94 at Talladega Super Speedway. Chris Worrell, Justin Egan controlling that bottom lane. The outside lane has not been able to come together, connect, and get past these top 3 cars, 3 or 4 cars. In fact, you're starting to see Gavin Hibbs fall back a little bit. Brandon Lawless, who's going to start leading the outside lane here, trying to hook up with GT Park.
You're behind here, Will, man.
Am I? There's no way.
Yeah. We're going down into turn 1 right now.
Yeah, well, I'm in turn 1.
Okay, just making sure.
Coming out of turn 2 now. Park and Coker, Lawless at the tail end of this lead pack. Looks like they are wanting to ride around a little bit. Lawless dives it in. Now we're starting to snake on the backstretch. We've the Beavis and Butthead is Wes Polly. In the middle, he's by himself. Dives it down low.
On the lead lap.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So he's played his cards right.
He has.
That pit stop where he kind of blew the pit stop there. He did get his lap back via the caution at the end of stage 1.
Correct.
Now, Will, man, here at Talladega, Alabama, things can get strung out a little bit if the racing is wild early. That's exactly what's happened here. It looks like these guys are just going to ride bumper to bumper here, try to log some laps. As soon as I say that, Egan pulls out a line, and here comes Ray Rogers up to second. That inside line's the fastest right now. There's just not enough on the outside to form and get anything going. So probably what's going to happen here is going to be a single file until the next stage, and then they might go race in that last stage.
Possible. I don't see that happening. I know these drivers, all of them. We race with them almost on a nightly basis. I don't think they're going to be content riding single file around through here. They want to get to the front. They know stage points are extremely valuable. There's a huge significant difference from 2nd to 10th in stage points. And as we say that, we're now working lap 37, coming to 38. Caution flag will come out at the end of lap 47. That will conclude stage number 2. You don't want to ride around and get 1 stage point when you could easily get up there and race and get 8 or 9 stage points.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, we're going all the way to lap 47. We're only on 38. There's no use getting up here and risking another caution right now, especially with just this few cars in the lead pack. Everybody, if they stay in this position, is going to score some stage points, but I wouldn't worry about making a move until about lap 44 or 45.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Now, you tell the drivers that. You go ahead and tell them that.
I'm not driving, but that's what I would do. I'd be willing to stay in line until it's time to race and get some stage points. But Matt Coker in that Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet wheel, man, he's not going to think.
No, he's not. That's my point exactly. GT Park, Matt Coker.
Yeah, it's not in strictly stocks, in their blood to kind of lay back. And just as we say that, it's last week's winner at Dover, GT Park, going to try to push Matt Coker on the outside and get up here. Looks like that 2-car tandem is making some headwind coming down that backstretch, coming up off 2, heading down into turn 3.
Well, what you're seeing is Wes Pauley and Brandon Lawless starting to join the outside line here.
And trying to catch up to that outside
exactly,
line, sure.
Exactly.
But look at that 13 and 76. They're holding a very, very steady line, whereas the inside line kind of wobbling back and forth a little bit.
Staggered.
If you watch those dotted lines, look how smooth the 13 and the 76 is going down all over the track. Look where they're at now.
And because of that,
P1 and P2 looks like just because they have held a steady line, it's made it much faster than that bottom line.
And because of that, they get to the front.
And as a result of them running super fast, that draft caught up with them.
Yep.
And they got 2 cars pushing them. Now, push GT Park out of line. Looks like, is that Egan back there?
That is Justin Egan, yes. That is Justin Egan.
Egan has made his way up behind Matt Coker. He says, Matt, come on, let's party with me. Heck with GT Park. Let's me and you go to the front. GT's falling behind here. He's going to have to catch that draft. That
outside line has now become 2. What was once 4 just a half lap ago is now to 2. And that outside line is going to fall off. Meanwhile, up front, you got Chris Worrell and Ray Rogers. Top 2 cars, the 6 car and the 42. Leading the pack.
8 cars here in one pack. Whoa!
Yo, Rogers goes high. Rogers goes high.
Way high. Pushes up into Matt Coker. Matt Coker did a good job saving it right there.
Great instincts.
Was there any contact? Or
no contact.
Just,
no contact. No contact. Yeah.
And it looks like they're coming up on Matt Lovett.
Yes, they are.
Who has his quick? Who probably did not have to use a quick repair because he didn't touch anything on lap 30. If Lovett can survive here and stay 1 lap down, they're on lap 41. We're only looking to go past lap 47. He'll get a caution here. Looks like he's going to go high and let this bunch go underneath.
Exactly. I think so. And that would be a smart move on his behalf. Not really trying to fight off the pack.
So we could all get more speed.
But as he's doing, he's letting them go by. He's going to hop on to the back end of this pack and just try to stay in that lucky dog position.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because we are just
gaining speed at that where he was so much slower. It's going to be hard for him to keep up with that.
It is.
Unless somebody drops back and helps him out.
And it looks like GT Park is that guy.
I've been real conservative there. I don't want to, cause any shit.
Hey, WinVal Fan Club, what's going on?
Hey, WinVal. I seen WinVal in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We're working lap 42 of 94 here. We've got 5 laps to the end of stage number 2. It does look like Matt Lovett did exactly as we predicted, kind of latched onto the back end of this pack, riding around, will try his best to stay 1 lap down in that lucky dog position.
So they're doing their best to mind their P's and Q's here, the best that they can. They know that the end of the stage is coming up. They're not really being too aggressive, but they are definitely trying to race and get those stage points. Matt Coker's been super aggressive so far. Will, man, where is James Cato at?
James Cato. Let's quickly go find James Cato, see where he is. Oh, Cato's right here in this pack. He is in the 2nd pack ahead of Zishan Dura. In the 10 car.
In the 2nd pack.
Yes,
okay,
Chris Webb
I got you.
is running 8.
I'm going to get right up to you here.
And Josh Collins with them.
Will, man. Alexander Kroenke has gone a lap
You can
down.
push
I don't
if
think
you
he's
want,
going to
I
be
don't
able to
care.
hang and get a draft. If he's got damage to that car, I don't think he's going to be able to keep that.
He does. He does. Now, one thing he might consider is taking a wave around. I don't know if that's in the cards. But anyway, here's a look at our top 10. Worrell, Rogers, Coker, Hibbs, Egan, Park, Cato, Webb, Polly, and Lawless. We have 8 cars on the lead lap. Right now, Wes Polly is your lucky dog.
All right, well, man, they're still 2 by 2 here. Matt Coker's doing his best to make that outside line. He has been an outside line ninja tonight. That's
Yes, he
all
has.
he wanted to do is
Yes,
be
he
in the
has.
second and third lines. He don't like that inside line. His car must not be very good down there, but Matt Coker's making the best of that outside line. Justin Egan doing a great job pushing him right now. I wonder who Matt Coker prefers behind him, Justin Egan or his buddy GT Park.
I don't know.
Is he going to clear him right here?
He
Yes,
does.
Matt Coker is
He
going
does.
to clear him. Coming to the start-finish line, Coker takes over the lead, and just as I say, you don't like that inside line, he dives down there.
He's right there on the bottom, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt
Great
Coker.
move right there. Great move by Matt Coker and Justin Egan pushing him to the front. So
Yeah.
let's see if the 83 is going to be able to do the same thing for Justin Egan. Is he going to be able to leapfrog the lead right here on the outside?
Chris, we are about 1 hour from Bristol Motor Speedway. Tops,
All right, don't
one
pull
hour
nothing
tops.
Crazy, Coker, and I'll get you there.
10-4 win, Val. Thanks
All
for
right,
stopping
Chris
by.
Brooks just said Matt Coker don't do anything crazy and he'll get you there. So they're looking to just stay in line right here, not do anything crazy, trying to get some good stage points here at Talladega. We got 2 by 2 here, Will, man, coming to the start-finish line. We got 3, 6, 8 cars battling on the lead lap. You got 1 car a lap down here, Matt Lovett, who's just trying to survive and get his lap back after the caution comes out. Well, man, we are 2 laps away from the end of stage number 2 here at Talladega. Matt Coker's got that Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet in the driver's seat right now on that bottom line in P1. Justin Egan says, nope, I'm going to power to the outside, and I'm going to get the stage points. Here we go, turn 3.
Yes, Winval, good seeing you too, man. Chris Carter, we do. We go every year. Right now, Matt Coker leading lap 46 at the line. Don't know. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Matt Coker. What's happened to that outside lane? Brandon Lawless in the wall.
Don't worry about me, Coker. Just stay in line.
Lawless has probably blowed his engine or something.
It's a good possibility.
He's pulling down to the bottom. He's well off the pace. I bet he's overheated that engine, Will, man.
Probably so. We're going to be single file here to the end of the stage, it looks like, unless we have someone diving out of line. It could be Wes Polly.
Easy.
Things looking to get crazy here.
It's going to get crazy coming up off turn 4. They know that outside line is just a little bit faster than that
Egan
inside
to the
line
high
coming
side.
off 4, and you're going to be able to get some momentum. I don't think Egan's going to be able to make a move here. It's going to have to come from Worrell or Ray Rogers if they're going to score this stage point win. Worrell looks like he's content riding in P2 right now.
Yeah, let's get a look at the top 10 real quick. That is Brandon Lawless. Throw the caution when he passes start-finish line outlaw. Matt Coker.
Lawless throws it.
Yeah. Matt Coker is going to be your stage winner.
Thanks for the push, man.
Lawless is currently over here blowed up in turn 3.
All right.
So go ahead and throw it.
The only time you had to wreck me.
Let's see if Kroenke passes him.
All right, Kroenke's passed him.
All right, throw it.
All right, here we go. Throw it.
Put it out.
Oh, God, where are you at?
Are we going to throw the stage soon?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Couldn't find it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, gotcha. All
We had
right.
to wait for the 10th car to get across that start-finish.
There we go. Let me get a
Hey,
quick.
Deshaun, you do have a little bit of damage on your spoiler, but the ass end doesn't look too bad.
There we go. So I got Coker, Worrell, Rogers,
Left
Egan,
front tore up a
GT,
little
Hibbs,
bit.
Cato, Webb, Polly, Kroenke.
That's right. There's your stage 2 points.
All right, let me
Was
take
you
a
able to
picture of
put that
that.
to me really good there, Deshaun?
All right. Now, here's what we got. We got Wes Polly,
Egan, Cato.
Alex Kroenke, Z. Shondura, 1 lap down.
Was you able to put that to my back bumper?
Matt
When you
Lovett,
wanted
2
to
laps
without a
down.
push?
Brandon Lawless to the garage. Josh
Yeah,
Collins,
The engine's alright. I just got a bunch of air.
12
again.
laps down.
Someone hit me really
Wow,
hard
so
on the left
Lawless
side.
was the first one
Under
to
that
blow
green
up. Wow.
Yep.
He must not have been able to see his gauges or something.
Maybe not. I'm not sure. But let's see. Lucky Dog's going to be Wes Polly this go around. I'm curious to see what Cronky and Dura does. I'm sure they go ahead and take the pit stop here and just ride around one lap down and hope for a caution definitely before the end of the race so they can get their lap back.
All right, Cato's going to be coming up here to try to catch the end of that field. He is in P7. Looks like they're coming over here, coming up off turn 4. Pit road should be open here.
Pit road should be open.
Coker with the stage win there, Will, man. So we'll get a hold of him in just a moment.
We'll get a hold of him after the pit stop. Looking to bring her down pit road here. Let's go pit lane number 2 and see where they come in and where they come off. I can hear those engines coming. We'll give a shout out here to Pappy Raw Dog over on the Twitch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pappy. All right, so there's single file going down into pit road here. Matt Coker leading the way. Justin Egan P2. Looks like Chris Worrell's going to be P3. Gavin Hibbs 4. Ray Rogers 5. GT, Park, Cato, Webb, Pauly, and Cronky round out your top 10. We'll see how that shuffles out after the pit stops, Will, man.
Here we
go.
Going
to blow their pit stop?
I don't know. So far, it looks like we're all pretty good shape. Coker overshot his pit stall. That may cost him the lead.
You know, those pit stall mistakes is really not amplified here like it is at other tracks.
Not at Talladega. Not at Talladega.
Talladega, you know, anybody knows anything about NASCAR knows that people start in the back all the time and make it up to the front.
Yeah, Justin Egan won the race off pit road. Gavin Hibbs came out second.
That was a good pit stop by Gavin.
That's definitely
a good pit stop right there. So
yeah.
Gavin looks like he is. Did Gavin Egan win it off pit road? Is that what you said?
He did.
All right, so Egan's going to add to his lap totals of leading the most laps probably so far here under caution. He's going to get a couple more. So Chris Worrell come out P number 4. Ray Rogers P5. Let's see. Cato come out P7. Is that right?
I don't know yet.
We'll have to wait until it catches up.
Yeah. Now, I'm actually showing Gavin Hibbs as the leader,
Brandon,
but
did you lose your motor?
I do not know. All right, let's go talk to Matt Coker. Hopefully he's got his ears on. You want to take this one? You want me to take it?
Dang.
I can do it.
Go ahead.
Did he have a
Outlaw
quick
up the booth.
Hang on.
Matt
Chris
Coker, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Matt, great job right there winning that stage. Good aggressive driving. You made that outside line work. You was able to dive down underneath
Chris
on that bottom line, and Chris pushed you all the way to the stage victory. You made it look easy there, big guy. What do you got for the last stage? You're going to be aggressive the whole stage? You're going to try to stay in the back and work your way up front towards the end?
I may go to the front. I may go to the back. Just see how things play out.
Just take lap by lap.
You got to be there. You got to be there at the end. You ain't going to win it here in the next 5 to 10 laps.
That's a fact.
Well, the Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet looked good up front there, and man, you and Chris did a great job drafting with each other, and you guys scored some major stage points. Congratulations on that, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir. You guys save your energy up there because you may need it in the last few laps of this race.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a big 10-4. We're getting ready, big guy. So put on a show for us, fellas, and good luck, everybody.
All right, so Gavin Hibbs did indeed.
Don't forget your coffee. This is going to be a wild one.
That's right.
Amen to that. And thanks for reminding me.
No problem.
All right, so Justin Egan will actually be the leader.
Disconnect.
Who disconnected?
Brandon Lawless. He blew it up.
Yeah, he blew an engine.
Yeah.
Blew an engine.
That's a tough blow for the Bass Pro Shop Toyota. Good driver right there, Brandon Lawless. All right,
I hate that for him.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Lovett, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be here, is going to stay out and take the wave around. I could be wrong, but that's what I think I'm seeing. So we're going to restart with Justin Egan as our leader. Gavin Hibbs will be second. Matt Coker, stage winner of number 2, starts third. Chris Worrell, 4th. Ray Rogers, 5th. Chris Webb, 6th. Good run by Chris. James Cato, 7th. GT Park, 8th. Wes Pauly, 9th. Got his lap back. He was the recipient of the Lucky Dog Free Pass. And Alex Cronky will be 1 lap down. Zishan Dura 1 lap down. And Matt Lovett is currently 1 lap down. And I think Matt Lovett is going to take the wave around. I could be wrong there, but I think Matt Lovett, as you can see, is up here behind the pace car, and I do not think he is pitted yet. So Matt Lovett might be rolling the dice here. Doesn't look like he has a scratch on his car.
Yeah, he did not. You know, you have a little bit of time here. Go back to lap 30 and follow Matt Lovett and show you what he did right there. He did spin it, but he didn't hit a thing going in there. He immediately turned it to the right and jerked that thing off the wall. Didn't touch anything. That's why you don't have any damage. But right now we got a plethora of cars laps down. Cronky, Zishan Dura, Matt Lovett are all three 1 lap down. So we'll see who takes away ground, who don't. They're going to have to race their way to get that lap back here at Talladega. If it goes green, they're going to have to do something different besides racing, because they're not going to be able to make a lap back here under green.
Yes, exactly.
Brandon Lawless, who has pulled it to the garage, he is disconnected. Looks like he's going to probably finish 14th out of 15th. Juan Benitez has already shut it down, I believe. He is 15th position. Josh Collins is 11 laps down. He's going to, looks like he's going to, as of right now, finish 13th. So bad luck for Collins, Benitez, and Lawless tonight. But everybody else will now still have the shot to win this night.
What a job by Matt Lovett on lap 30.
Was that not a great job?
Yeah.
Yes, 3 green, white, checkered flags.
Now here's what I saw.
We got 3, right? 3 green,
Yeah,
white, checkered?
3. We got 3.
Yeah.
Here's what I saw. Matt Lovett was slow to get down. He had his opening back on lap 30. Watch this again. He was slow to take that position from Egan. He's being cautious, I understand that. But had he got it down there, I think he'd avoided that wreck. Here it comes. This is, again, lap 30 replay. Notice how slow he is to get down there. And it just gave Egan enough time to get into his rear bumper.
Right. Dwight Broswell wants to know if we can watch the coming off pit road again, that last pit road battle there.
Yes, we can. Yes, we
can.
Definitely
do that. We got time to do that. We still got another caution lap here to go. Michael Smithy, good stuff. Enjoying the broadcast. Great job, guys. Go Coker 13. 10-4. Thank you, Michael. And yeah, Matt Coker, he's going to be a player here. I think Cato's also going to be a player in this before it's over with.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do want to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. I know we've not been in the chat very much, but things happen so fast here at Talladega. We want to bring you a good broadcast
there was a portage behind my pit stall,
and try to do the best we can here. So
you got
thank everybody for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, we would appreciate it if you are a subscriber to the channel.
He said
So
he'd
hit
get
that
that
subscribe
John Wayne
button.
toilet paper.
Also, don't forget to hit those thumbs up for us
us
tonight, guys. We always try to hit 40 thumbs, so we're 7 away. So please bump us over 40. We would appreciate it.
We sure
Well,
would.
man, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here momentarily, as the pace car has got them over on turn number 2 here, going down the backstretch.
Yeah, pace car has not led as many laps as you typically see tonight at Talladega, and that's a good thing.
Turn 4. I was looking at Matt Coker back there. He's dropped to the back of the pack, Will, man. It's going to leave Justin Egan.
Ooh.
It's going to leave Gavin Hibbs, Chris Whirl,
Ray Rogers.
Chris Webb, your top 5 right here. Boys, if you take a look up close to these cars with TV camera 1, you're going to see every one of them's got rubber all
over it, yes.
They are definitely a race version machine right now. Pace car is off. Green flag in the air. Gavin Hibbs spins his tires a little bit. Egan and Whirl's going to lock bumpers going down into turn number 1. Going to be for P1, P2. Gavin Hibbs going to go high here. It's going to allow Ray Rogers and the 68 car, driven by Chris Webb, to jump up to P3. Don't look now. GT Parks up to P4. Outside lines forming with Cato, Hibbs, and Ray Rogers.
GT Park not waiting around, going to that high side, getting up in front of that train coming down the backstretch, leading that lane as we head down into turn 3. Chris Whirl looking high to get up in front and gain some of that momentum that outside line has. Looking to go around Justin Egan. Outside line right now with momentum. Not sure if it's going to stall out or not. In fact, it is not. Chris Whirl to the front, taking advantage of that outside line with GT Park. James Cato out of line.
I tried.
Willman.
Yes.
The beginning of stage 3 looks like it's getting a little bit wild here early. Did not anticipate them racing this hard right off the bat here in stage 3 when you've got 40 laps to go here.
That's right.
We're racing to lap 94. We're on lap 54, so 40 to go.
40 to go.
Man, they're 2x2 all the way down here. A lot of bobbing and weaving going back and forth into these lanes. We know then when we start seeing the cars bob and weave back and forth, they're not steady. Somebody gets turned and knocks a lot of cars out. It's just the way it happens here at Talladega.
It's called the eye of the hurricane, Outlaw. We're at the epicenter of the storm. Goodness gracious, we're too wide, about 6 rows deep.
When did you become a weatherman, Will, man?
Well, I watch a lot of local TV.
That was a good analogy right there.
Yeah.
That's why you compared that set of race cars on the racetrack with a hurricane actually happening on the track. That was very good.
Right. That's right.
As we speak here, Ray Rogers is all over the 76 bumper.
Yes, he is.
He's going to be able to push him on the outside. Man, that outside line is really working here. It started working here about Interstate 1, and it's been there ever since. I don't know if the track's changing or what, but that outside line has definitely proven itself here later in the race.
Oh, Zishan got a little sideways. He has regained it. He's regained it and back in line. Alex Cronky did a really good job of staying off of him as Zishan rode up the track pretty aggressively. And again, we're back 2 by 2 at the front. Chris Worrell.
No idea what happened.
Actually, GT Park going to lead this lap.
Yes, that outside line looks like it's going to try to take it way high above Hibbs here. Where's the West Pauling machine going to go? It's going to go up high. It looks like he's going to bring, who is that with West Pauling there in the other Beavis and Butthead machine?
That is Josh Collins, teammate Josh Collins.
Teammate Josh Collins, multiple laps down. Looks like he's trying to get West Pauly a good finish here. They're going to try to work together with the Beavis and Butthead team tonight. But that outside line, that third lane is definitely not going to form up with just 2 cars.
Right.
That's just how it is.
I want to check right quick. I do believe Matt Lovett is 1 lap down. So he did take the wave around. Now, Matt, I don't know the fuel situation, but Matt will have to pit if we go green well before these other drivers.
Right, so he's definitely going to have to be back on pit road before everybody else.
Yeah, but it was a gamble he had to take.
I'll tell you another one that's going to have to do something here, make a move, Will, man, or hope for a caution, is Alex Cronky. He's got too much damage. He's got enough damage where he don't have enough damage to where he can not stay with the pack. But he's got too much damage if he wants to get up there and climb up and take the lead. He just don't have the car right now.
Exactly.
He's going to take that last quick repair.
I don't know if he still has his quick repair or not, but he does need to get that car fixed if at all possible.
He's not took it. He's had that damage ever since the beginning of the race, that first accident. So he's definitely saving it. He's going to hope to catch him a caution here, probably around 80, 85.
Yep.
And he's going to put that quick repair in. He's going to go for it at the end.
Now the wheel is like 290.
I'm sure that is the game plan.
Yeah, Egan has just radioed in to his crew chief and told him that his oil temperature is up to 290, so they're going to have to try to do some strategy and maybe switch it out a little bit and see if they can cool that engine down.
Oh, that's your problem.
Yeah, you can see him diving it down low to the inside of Chris Worrell, trying to get air onto that nose. And we've talked about that. 4 wide. 4 wide.
You got 9 and the 76 battling coming up off turn 2. Are they going to be able to hold their line? GT Park don't know where he's going. Is he going to go to the inside? Is he going to go to the outside? I don't know. We're still 4 wide going down into turn 4 with 3 wheel, man. This is not going to work. Lap after lap. Somebody's going to have to give somewhere.
Somebody has to give.
Josh Collins made that outside line really work. And as soon as I say that, Wes Pauly lost his dancing partner. He's going to go back to a 2x2 line.
Yeah, we're working with 37 laps to go, and we're seeing them 4 wide at Talladega.
Goodness gracious. Settle down, fellas. Settle down a little bit. There's a wreck.
Big wreck. Gavin Hibbs.
They're off pace. They're off pace, but it's not going to throw a caution.
It is not.
Up on the track. It's Gavin Hibbs, and who else was that? Let me go back. You keep it on the action. I'll go back and see who that was.
System is like really bad here.
10-4.
They're not
We got Gavin
interfere
Hibbs
with it.
and
iRacing has to.
I think that was Chris Webb, maybe.
68.
Yeah.
Chris Webb.
We
Yep.
could have like 4 or 5 cars.
Chris Webb.
Yep.
Go down, Joe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we remain green. The reason the caution does not fly is those cars are going off the track and not impeding anything on the racetrack. So iRacing does not throw cautions when that happens. No cars were coming back up across the track.
That is right.
And
that 4 wide was very frightening, but that was also pretty darn cool.
yes, it was.
That was wide. They went 4 wide for a whole lap.
Pretty awesome.
Hey, breaking news, Outlaw, straight from Scott Nichols. Washington Mystics 2019 WNBA Finals champion. Congratulations to the Washington Mystics.
What I was thinking.
The Washington Mystics.
Just kidding. Washington Mystics.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were even a basketball team, Will, man.
You obviously don't keep up with your WNBA. Meanwhile, up front.
Let's switch channels and go back to NASCAR, right, Will?
Meanwhile, up front, Chris Worrell, Justin Egan.
Our broadcast to bring us that information.
It was breaking news, man. Man, this is fun to watch, Outlaw. I got one regret.
What's that?
I'm not in one of these cars.
I'll tell you what. From what I've seen right there in the last few laps,
yes,
I'm going to keep my eye on that 2-car, Wes Pauley, because Josh Collins got nothing to lose. He's multiple laps down.
Now, we all agree that we can't let him win, though.
There's a huge wreck.
Right.
And we know Wes is kind of aggressive anyway.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you're going to see these two go to the outside here and try to take it 3 wide at least again. And just as I say that, look who's in that outside line. It's the 2 Beavis and Butthead machines.
That's right, Wes Pauley.
Trying to get that momentum. Smaller pack now. We've only got a pack of 7 cars right now. Matt Lovett. What happened to Matt? Matt had to pit.
Yeah, Matt went ahead and had to pit.
So he went ahead. He's going to dive in line here. He's going to be 1 lap down. He
2 laps. 2 laps down.
See if he can get a caution. It almost worked, but the NASCAR did not throw the caution on that last race. So
yeah, Matt Lovett is 2 laps down.
Oh, he's 2 laps down.
Yeah, he's 2 laps down. Now, we've got Ray Rogers out here. We got Ray Rogers out here trying to lead that outside line, but nobody wants to work with Ray right now. Instead, you've got Wes Pauley and Josh Collins running a very high 3rd line. Ray Rogers dives it up high in front of them.
Damn, I thought that was Chris. That's GT.
This is getting ready to get crazy, Will, man. You've got 2 cars on the outside who's really going to start making some momentum.
Well, you don't want to run away
because
together?
they're bumper to bumper. When you get 2 cars hooked up here at Talladega, we've seen in the past that they can move a lot faster than 3 or 4 in line. It's not like that. And the Beavis and Butthead machines, Team Beavis and Butthead are on their way to the front. As soon as I say that, Ray Rogers says, you know what? Let me have a little bite of this party right here.
Let me push Alex Kroenke up here.
All right, so Kroenke is still with damage running top 5 right now.
Running 5th right now.
There is no doubt in my mind Alexander Kroenke is one heck of a race car driver. He's proved it time and time again. This is just another example. I don't know if his car is going to be good enough to go to the front and stay in the front with all that damage.
Amen to that. Thank you, Chronic. Thumbs up to you too, my man.
Thank you.
What we've got here is 3 distinct packs. You have the top 6, then you've got Cato, Coker, and Lovett running, and then you got Beavis and Butthead, Wes Pauley and Josh Collins running in those 2 light blue cars, the petty blue cars, if you will.
Take it.
Right.
Justin Egan powers is, no, I'm sorry, it's not Justin Egan. That is GT Park leading the field.
Coming up off turn 4. Looks like they're going to have the momentum on the outside. He ekes ahead of Chris Worrell as they go into the tryover here. The thing that's going to keep these guys in it is they're going to have to hold their car steady because it's hard to bump draft with the car moving back and forth. GT Park leads that lap, dives it down low in front of Chris Worrell as they come off into turn 2. That's going to leave Zeshawn and Ray Rogers on the outside line to see if Ray can push Zeshawn to the front.
They were up there a moment ago.
If you're ever in the Birmingham, Alabama area, you should check out Milo's Cheeseburgers.
Milo's Cheeseburgers, Birmingham, Alabama.
There you go, Milo's. Nice plug for you, my friend.
Yes, it is.
Talladega, Alabama. Check this place out.
Right.
Amen to that.
All right, Team Beavis and Butthead is also back here in the back trying to make their way up to the front. They're pretty good show, and they're lapping Gavin Hibbs as we speak right now, who got some damage from the last wreck.
That's Matt Lovett.
My pick to click hasn't been
I know
anywhere
they
in the top
pronounced the
10
town different from the track, but I don't
recently,
know how to
but
say
it looks
it.
like he's trying to stay around, and he's going to try to pick them off here late in the race. That's going to be James Cato. I know he's not used any quick repair, so he's good to go right now.
Once we fit, if we stay green.
True that. True that. My pick to click, Matt Coker won stage number 2, so he knows.
Mind tricks won't work on me.
He knows how to get to the front. Right now, he's chosen to ride in the back part of this lead pack.
Do you know?
Yeah, he started out on the back wheel, man, starting out this stage. So we asked him under caution if he's going to go for it, if he's going to try to ride around. He said he didn't know yet. He's going to try to feel it out. And obviously, he decided he's going to try to ride in the back until it's go time. So thanks for winding down here in Talladega, Alabama. Guys, we're on lap 65 out of 94 here on your Motor Racing
40.
Network, MRN Radio, the voice of NASCAR.
Tim Clark, who's going to risk it for the biscuit? My money's on Matt Coker. My money is on Matt
Matt's
Coker.
going to get up there and get aggressive, but as we speak, James Cato
Yes.
has locked bumpers with one Mr. Zeshawn Mura going down that backstretch. Cato says, you know what? I've played enough in the back. It's time to go to the front. And here goes that green Go Vols machine.
Where did he come from is the big question. James Cato.
Where did that guy come from? He's got that big Strictly Stock stamp on that hood wheel,
Yes,
man.
he does. That
Beautiful
3-car.
Vols car right there. He's going to try to take it to the front here in Alabama. We know the Vols don't like the Crimson Tide, so this would be a major upset if that Vols machine could take him a win out of Alabama today.
In the state of Alabama, yes.
Exactly right.
You don't see it.
Outside. Matt Lovett, multiple laps down, being pushed by Mr. Wes Pauley. Here comes Team Beavis and Butthead, 3 wide, coming out of 2, Will, man.
Matt Lovett has to do his best to stay ahead of the lead car. Right now he's shuffled to the middle, but Matt Lovett is racing, I do believe, 2 laps down.
Why are we in the pack right now?
Yes, Matt Lovett is 2 laps down. If he can stay ahead here and a caution comes out, Matt Lovett gets one of those laps back and in better position. In better position. Yes.
Exactly right. You never know when the caution is going to come out here, so
It could happen just like that.
it looks like every time the 2 blue cars get to the outside, looks like they're going to make a run. They dive out into that middle lane and leave them hanging out there. So you're going to see the 2 cars on the outside start drifting back and back again. Then they'll make another run. We got a car off the bottom down here. Zeshawn did a great job. Everybody did a great job around him, lifting on the throttle. No damage caused right there. He's back in line. Looks like they're still racing here going down the back stretch.
Meanwhile, Ray Rogers jumps up to the middle line, no help whatsoever, begging somebody to hop in with him and push him to the front. It is not happening.
What is this? What is Ray, a rookie?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying, hey, I don't want to go with this rookie. If they know what they're, if they know they're racers, they know Ray Rogers is a good race car driver. They should get up there and push him.
Exactly.
Y'all having some handling issues up there?
If I'm behind Ray Rogers, I'm hopping in there and pushing him. I'll tell you that.
What's going on?
Yeah, definitely Ray's one of the stronger cars in the league here in the last few weeks, and even our hosted races we do, man. Ray's always up there racing for wins. He got him a win last night at Atlanta in the K&N. I know that's not easy to do.
Nope.
But he done something right to get a win. So Ray's a strong driver. I'm sure somebody will push him towards the end here. They just didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Cato's down below the yellow line. He's going to let the whole pack go by him here, and he's going to just fall in line.
Regroup, reset, refocus.
Yeah, GT Park seen him. He said, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll lift, get in front of me, and keep going. He's seen some trouble, and he backed out. Smart move right there.
Yeah, what you've got it.
Strictly stopped.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready to say. What you see here is Cato, Coker, and Park all teaming up in the back of the pack. Team Strictly Stock Motorsports just wanting to make it to the end, eyeing those last 5 or 6 laps to make their run.
Yeah, guys, you'll have to pardon me for my sniffing and my wiping of my nose. I kind of think I'm trying to get a little bit of a sinus infection here, so please overlook that. I do apologize. But as we go up front here, we've got Matt Lovett leading the pack. Once again, he is multiple laps down. Will, man.
Yes.
Look at that 57 car leading that pack up there.
Getting after it, that guy. Alex Kroenke in the 57.
With a damaged race car, Alex Kroenke has gone to the lead, and he is actually staying up there in the first in the outside row. It surprises me that he actually has got enough car to do that.
Whoa, somebody check on the 6 car. He is stuck in the wall.
Jesus.
Stuck in the wall.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's check out what happened.
That was absolutely terrible.
Whew.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Well, man, I was
it was just a matter of time for that thing.
Oh, dang. Bump drafting in the corner looks to be the culprit.
about half a lap behind.
Yeah, man. 6 car.
What in the world?
6 car.
Yeah, I've got one, but I had to tow because I got stuck in the wall.
Oh, yeah. 10 car.
JW, I had a very good view of that if you want to come watch it from my replay.
GT Park, here we go.
He's in the wall, boys.
Here we go.
You guys, lap cars need to race a little more.
Riding with GT Park.
These lap up here in front.
Now, the beneficiary here is going to be Wes Pauley because he had to pit. Holy cow. Whew.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Not. I watched him for
nice
2
move.
laps back here. He was all over the place.
Wow. Boys.
Well, some guys on the lead left.
No disrespect, but you sound like Denny Hamlin talking about Joe Logano.
Hey, there's Juan Benitez.
I thought Juan disconnected.
He's on a race for our lives here. We're racing for the lucky dog.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to be Wes Polly as the lucky dog.
For trying to get that lap back.
It's going to be Wes Polly.
In there if you guys wouldn't have ran out of talent twice early in the race.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
I ain't mad at him for trying to get the lap back. I'm just mad at him for not staying steady. No arm.
Whew! Boys, it got hot and
got
heated.
Caught up in that
Yeah,
bad.
it got hot and heated. Can you get us a rundown of who got involved?
Exactly.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get that. All right, I'm gonna go to a different view here.
All right, we are coming on to
All
pit
right.
road.
All right, heading down into turn 1. I don't think that the inside the West Poly had anything to do with that. He was coming up underneath the yellow line.
No, he didn't.
What happened was the 10 just got a huge run.
Yeah.
And once again, he hit the 6 car and got him way out of shape right there. That's going to push him up into the 57, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm trying to get it on the 57 here. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to try to talk you through the wreck as it will happen. 57 got into the 10 car. Well, the 10 wrecked because of the initial reaction. 57 got into the 95, who actually was able to drive through it. 3 car got a bite of that. 42 got a bite of that. 76 drove right through the middle of it. 13 goes way low and did a great job keeping it off the wall right there. But that is all I see. I see Cronky. I see Zishan. I see Cato. I see Whirl. I see... That's it. There might be some cosmetic damage to Ray Rogers a little bit.
Justin Egan has damage. Ray Rogers has damage. GT Park has no damage on that Milo's original burger shop.
Yeah, yeah. Cato got destroyed.
The Eagleson Automotive Chevy Camaro ZL1 is running in 4th with no damage. Matt Lovett has no damage.
Saw my life flash before my eyes, but somehow made it through it.
Alex Cronky has no damage.
You want to lap down, Chris? Yeah.
Chris Webb is damaged.
No.
Wes Polly has minimal damage.
Have they pitted yet? They've not pitted, have they?
We're 17 seconds from you.
Chris Worrell is pitting. I do know that. And there's James Cato.
All right, Egan's got a little bit of cosmetic on the right, but I don't think he can get that fixed. He won't need to use a quick repair.
Now let's see Gavin Hibbs here. Gavin Hibbs is significantly damaged.
Do you not have a factor code?
Wow.
I've got one, but I had to tow, and it was 5 minutes of towing. So I'm literally about 12 seconds left, and y'all are like 6 seconds behind. Hopefully you can beat it. Maybe I'll be able to jump out real quick.
Chris Worrell might be able to. Chris Worrell's going to be, I think, 1 lap down, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he also had the tow, and I don't think he had his quick repair.
Oh, I'm going. Oh God!
He got it. Did he get
the quick repair?
I did, but it was closed.
He got it. He beat the pace car off. Now, question is, did he get a speeding penalty?
Move with the race.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See, I would have never thought to click my quick repair.
12th place. That sucks.
Before I towed. That's a great job, right
Yeah, that's a heck of a good job.
Not even wins, but points.
All right, so he'll stay 1 lap down, but that's a lot better than 2.
Yeah, or a lot better than being out.
Being out, yeah, exactly. Job well done right there.
Yeah.
All right, quick rundown. Egan, Park, Coker, Webb, Polly is your top 5. Ray Rogers, Cato, Hibbs, Cronky, Lovett is your top 10. Dura, Whirl, Collins, Lawless, Benitez is your top 15.
Yeah, Ethan, he'll have to quick repair. He got damaged. He's still on pit road right now.
First 7, James Cato is the last car on the lead lap, and he's coming back down pit road. Now let's look at Cato's car. He got his quick repair done. Last time we looked at him, he had no nose.
Had to get his quick repair. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to continue if he didn't.
Right. Working lap 74 of 94. We're down to 20 to go, Outlaw.
Yeah, Chris Carter said, I think it'll be caution free, and then he come back and said, boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
They got into it right there a little bit. So,
Yeah.
Man, what a run. Hey, look, this has actually been a really good race. We're on lap 74 here, so I mean,
I
it's
had
not
no
been
idea why I made that physical on myself.
Yes, he did, Ethan. Yes, he did.
it's not been too bad at all. I
No.
mean, these guys have really done a good job with this.
It's been full of excitement, I'll say that.
Oh, now it's been
Yeah.
Full of excitement. I'll tell you the move of the race, and it just played out this way, is Wes Pauley pitting and then getting his lap back. Yeah, James Cato is on the lead lap. Hey, the General's joined us. Is that Cole Custer?
Did Wes Pauley get his lap back?
Yes, he did.
He was already on the lead lap, but
Well,
he pitted right when the caution came out. I see what you're saying.
He
It was
pit.
luck, yeah.
Yeah, Lovett gets the lap
Hey,
back.
Race control, can you let me know what it's showing for you, how many laps down I am in results?
You're
Showing you 11th, 1 lap down. You have Matt Lovett, Alex Cronky, and Gavin Hibbs 1 lap down in front of you.
and Dura behind him.
lap for me.
Dang, okay.
Juan
current-
Benitez, P15, 40 laps down.
There's 5 cars 1 lap down. That's Hibbs, Lovett, Cronky, Whirl, and Dura.
Let's get ready for a crapshoot.
Yep. Whew. Well, this one has
James
been.
is on the lead
somewhere.
lap.
What
Yes,
happened to
James
one?
running 6th. He is on the lead lap. Frankie Pierce, hey, Outlaw, Will.
Hey,
man.
Frank Pierce.
Pierce, appreciate you
I wrecked
joining us,
early
buddy.
before stage 1 with Cronky, and then I wrecked again in that second wreck.
This one has been as good as advertised.
Dang.
Loads of great racing. Lots of
Damn
wrecks.
it, darn, excuse me, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. But, y'all gonna have 2 different races going on, one for the lead lap and
That's
one
right.
for the lead.
That's what was
Wow.
going on with
I
that. What
apologize
happened
for
in
that.
that
I'm really
other
sorry.
wreck?
Hey, you're good. Yeah, definitely got 2 distinct races going on here. Good luck, drivers.
Hey, Will, man.
Yo.
How about the best call of our fellers?
Copy that. Yeah, smash that like button, chat. Come on, show the aces some love. Thank you, Chronic.
We got 41. We're good right there.
Hey,
thank you all so much for that. White
White
bread in the house.
is back. White bread is back. Long time no see White bread ISU.
Yeah, Iowa State University white bread.
Tom, let me go check your last message right quick before we go back. Let me find you,
I took a
Tom.
lot of damage. I'm gonna let you go high.
Well, man, got a question. What with the new
That way
car?
you lose the draft.
All right, pace car is off.
That'll be coming in 2021, Tom. That'll be in 2021, the new car.
All right, it's going to be Egan and last
GT
week's
Park.
winner, GT Park. GT's going to go for 2 in a row here.
Yes,
gonna
he
try to
is.
Sweep this round.
Yes,
That's
he
for
is.
Sure. Next week we head off into Kansas.
Kansas.
Out in the heartland, Kansas Motor Speedway. So that's going to be
That's
a
right.
good one. So stick around with us next Thursday. Guys, the green flag is out. Justin Egan has laid the power down to the 95 Toyota. GT Park with a great start.
Great
On the
restart.
outside. Looks like he's going to have number 68. That's going to be
Chris Webb.
Chris Webb going to have a great jump here. They may actually take the lead up here off 2. Here comes James Cato. He's not messing around after he's taken his quick repair. They know the laps are running out. We're on lap 76 of 94, Will, man.
18 to go at the line. Again, we've got 2 distinct races here. We got the top 7 on the lead lap, and then we're racing for the lucky dog of 5 cars 1 lap down. You know there will be 1 more caution. Statistically speaking, there should be at least 1 more caution, and that lucky dog position is where you want to be right now.
I'm not for sure if Justin Egan has used his quick repair yet or not. He probably has from an earlier incident, if I'm not mistaken. But he's got a little right front damage up there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Let's go look at it.
He's been in the lead, but he's had people pushing him. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold that lead up there with that kind of damage on the front end.
Yeah, you can see the damage on that 95 car. It is not substantial, but it's probably enough to slow him down a little bit.
Matt Lovett takes it to the outside line. 3 wide going down the backstretch at Talladega with Zishan Dura pushing him on that outside line. Matt Coker on the inside with GT Park. Chris Webb in the middle lanes. It's the fastest. They're going to dive down bumper to bumper. GT Park and Matt Coker. They're going to take the lead off the bottom coming up out of turn 4. Chris Webb hang out to dry here coming up off 4.
Yeah, James Cato diving it down to the bottom line, who was behind Webb. Cato was up front just one lap ago. Now he's got shuffled to the back, looking to get in behind Gavin Hibbs here and keeping that 3 car at the front of the pack.
It is possible for that middle lane, 2 cars pretty much to clear the leader and dive down in there. Matt Coker and GT Park just proved that to us, but you got 3 cars, you can't
really
do it.
dig
There's
those
just not enough
Beavis and
momentum to clear
Butthead
3. So James Cato got shuffled to the back. He was the odd man out.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah, the only problem about coming up through the middle, to take the lead, you have to lose your wingman, and that's what happened right there with Gavin Hibbs. Matt Lovett. Zishan Dura pushed him to the front. Lovett bailed on him, hopped down in front of Coker. Now Coker back to the outside.
Lovett desperately needs a caution here. He's trying to get his lap back. He's leading this pack. He's the first car one lap down. If he can catch a caution, Matt Lovett is looking to get up here and try to win this thing. His car is fast enough, but he's just got bad track position right now.
He has a suit.
GT Park has bailed out on Matt Coker. GT Park says, come on, Matt, let's go to the lead. Teammates turn each other. Coker into GT Park, puts him in the wall on the outside.
We remain green.
Still in the air.
There is no wreck. GT Park got put into the wall, and we stay green here.
Wow, GT's going to have to take a quick repair after that one. I look for him to pit right here and get that damage fixed quickly, because we know he's going to fall back pretty quickly. Matt Coker, no word on the radio from either one of those teams. Matt Coker still in the outside lead on that outside, or not in the lead, but he's the first car on the outside line trying to go for that lead. Actually, he is in the lead because Matt Lovett is 1 lap down.
That's right. Zishan Dura pushing that outside lane. That is the 13 car of Matt Coker. Currently leading the race, Justin Egan down to the inside behind Matt Lovett. Looks like the bottom line through 1 and 2 is the fastest way as we head down the backstretch. Coker leading that outside lane. We're 3 cars deep on the outside, and we're about 5 cars deep on the inside. And as I say that, James Cato dives it up to the high side.
So it's 4 cars on the outside line. Well, man, we've seen that 10 car, the Aspen Dental Zishan Dura car, been involved in 2 accidents, pushing a little too hard so far in this race. If I am Matt Coker, I'm just a little bit nervous having that 10 car behind me right now. So
right now,
have to mind his P's and Q's. He's just took out his team partner, GT Park, not on purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't on purpose,
right.
But it was an incident that happened between them 2. So Matt Coker is just hoping that nothing like that happens to him. He's battling for the lead here, and he's actually led some laps here late in this race. Guys, we're on lap 81 out of 94.
Riding with Zishan Dura behind you is a love-hate relationship. You love to have him there because he pushes so hard, but at the same time, he has got in the back of a couple cars tonight, and that's just plate racing. It is what it is. You got to be aggressive here, and Zishan surely is that.
Don't look now, but Team Beavis and Butthead is back at it again.
Yes, they are.
Definitely not giving up on that 3rd lane out there.
Let me tell you something, Outlaw. Let me tell you something, Outlaw. Long after we get off the air tonight and when we wake up in the morning, we're still going to be talking about Team Beavis and Butthead with Wes Pauly and Josh Collins.
Team Beavis and Butthead, boys, has been around this Talladega like no other.
Yes.
Trying to make that outside line work, and they're doing a pretty good job of it.
They are.
They locked in bumpers. They're going to get up here door to door, and it's going to be 3 wide here pretty soon in the next lap.
Well, what they found is there's less trouble up there. There's just far less trouble. Yeah. Now we got James Cato hopping to the high side. We got Josh Collins into the wall.
18's in the wall.
Josh Collins into the wall. Lost the draft momentarily. Should be able to get down behind Chris Webb and pick that draft back up. Meanwhile, Matt Coker shuffled to the middle. Egan in the middle. We are 3 wide at the front of the pack.
Egan wants out behind the 14 car. He's thinking the 14 might be slowing him up a little bit, but the 14's doing his job. He's doing his flat back. He's staying out front. It looks like the 95 tried to make a move right there. Did not work. He's not going to get shuffled because Matt Coker's going to drop back.
He's there to pick him up.
Behind him. Here comes
James
Cato.
Go Vols.
It's time to make a move. Let's go. Is Team Strickland's or what's left of them going to be able to do something here? Here comes that outside line again. Wes Pauly, Chris Webb, Josh Collins. Are they going to make that outside work again? Last time Collins got into the wall and kind of ruined their momentum, but it looked like they had something going there at one time.
Yeah, we're coming out of turn 4 here. When we get to the line, we'll have 11 laps to go. We're almost down into single digits. It is go time. You wonder about these lap cars. They are praying for a caution to get their lap back. Currently, you got a lap car, Matt Lovett, at the front of the pack, and Ray Rogers, your race leader.
Guys, laps are winding down here at Talladega, Alabama. It's about to get wild. Stay tuned. Stick around. It's getting ready to happen.
Outlaw,
Guys, we've got the big one.
It's
getting ready to. It's brewing. We can see it happening. They're coming up here on less than 10 laps to go as they start across the start-finish line. Matt Coker is the man on the move right now. He's tried that outside line. It's not worked for him. He's going even higher with Wes Pauley here to see if he can steal the lead away from Ray Rogers and Alex Cronky now. Cronky has taken his quick repair. You can see it by his car. His spoiler is definitely in a lot better shape now. Cronky's in good shape here to get up here and win this race.
Yeah, what you're seeing is Matt Coker, who runs the high sides deep into the pack, actually running third. You got all these lap cars fighting their way to the front, trying to be back on the lead lap. They're actually at the front of the pack. So you've got Ray Rogers, Justin Egan, P1 and 2, and a host of lap down cars.
The other lap down cars, Gavin Hibbs is in the first car in the second lane here. Desperately trying to get ahead of that 14 car and hoping that a caution comes out. Chris Worrell is in the same shape here as those two. Here he comes. You know Chris is going to be tough to beat here for that lap down position, but laps are winding down. Are they going to be a caution wheel, man, to get them caught up?
Yeah, all these lead lap cars are currently running on the lead lap. They are out in front of the race leader and currently on the lead lap. So if a caution comes out, we've got a bunch of cars back on the lead lap.
That's right.
I can't go any
we've got
the
first cars on the lead lap.
I got somebody right on my right rear.
You've got the 10 cars,
trying to
Zishan
get out of
Dura
the
running
way.
P2, Justin Egan P3, James Cato P4, and don't look now, I think the 68 car, Chris Webb, is running P5 on that inside line wheel, man.
Yeah, Matt Lovett's currently P7. He's leading the pack here, but he is 7th place right now. He is on the lead lap, but desperately needs a caution if he wants any chance of winning this race.
A man who has gotten behind here, Willman, and is trying desperately to make his way back to the front of the field is
13 car Matt Coker.
Nobody is going to go with Matt Coker right now on that outside line. He is going to have to make a move here to get his Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet back to the front. It's going to be a tall task, Willman, working lap 87 going down the backstretch.
Winding down, where we'll be 7 laps to go at the line as we head down the backstretch here. About 7.5 laps to go. My pick to collect Matt Coker, currently running P4, but he's deep in the field as all these cars in front of him are, they're on the lead lap now, but scored 1 lap down.
Yeah, he's going to have some help coming off 4 here. That momentum that he gets going down the backstretch just completely dies out.
It dies out.
Between 3 and 4. He is not going to be able to do nothing in the try over here. Just keeping an eye on him because he's been aggressive all night. Alex Cronky's below the yellow line going down into turn 1. He's got to feel a little pressure from Zishan Dura. Zishan's been pushing hard all night. He's caused, I wouldn't say caused a couple of wrecks, but he's been involved in a couple of wrecks.
Yeah.
He's got to be feeling a little bit nervous, that 57 car right
Yes,
now.
he does. 57 driving the wheels off of it. He is one of those lap cars we're talking about and desperately wants to get to the front of the pack in case that caution comes out.
That's right. 9 car has actually overtaken the 14 for the car.
Yes, he has.
First car lap
yes,
down
he has.
So a great race. 2 races within a race. You're looking right here on your screen. Willman, check it out, that outside line. Matt
Beavis
Coker's found him 2 dancing partners.
Yes, he has.
It looks like he's going to come up here.
Chris,
he's actually going to be running. He won that lap.
Yes.
He took the lead from the
right
outside. He's going to dive down to the inside. He's going to leave Wes Pauley hanging. Wes Pauley's not going to like that, Willman.
He bails on Team Beavis and Butthead. Meanwhile, picks up Justin Egan. And Matt Coker is your race leader as he's in the middle lane here, fighting hard to stay in that position. He's okay with those cars racing up front for to get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, the only car he's going to have to worry about is that 57 in front of him and that 95 behind him and that 10 car.
The 2 car.
Matt Coker was a magician those last couple laps. We just wrote him off 2 laps ago. Now he's up here fighting door-to-door for the lead. Is he going to be able to make that move on the outside and pass the 57 and clear him, Wheelman? We're working lap 90 out of 94, Wheelman. 90
out of 94. We're going to go chopper cam right quick. Check out some of this high action on top. Again, Beavis and Butthead back here looking to make a move. Wes Pauley's running in the top 3. James Cato diving it high. Pauley in behind him, trying to push him to the front.
This could be the move of the race going down into turn 3. The 3 car of James Cato has actually got a lot of momentum right now on this outside.
With the help.
Pauley, Team Beavis and Butthead, has been up there all night. He's very comfortable running that outside line. He's been the one being pushed most of the night, and he pushed the 3 car and get him to the lead like Matt Coker did a couple of laps ago. We're working lap 91 out of 94, Wheelman. It's coming down to the line here. My pick to click, James Cato going to the lead at Talladega off turn 2.
Matt Coker leads through the middle line here. Matt Coker will lead us down the backstretch. Got to watch for James Cato to the outside. Wes Pauley up there pushing Cato. We're 3 distinct lines here, and it does not look like any of these drivers are going to budge. Looks like we're going to stay 3 wide until this thing is settled. I don't see anybody wanting to drop out and fall in line behind someone else, especially these 3 cars leading these 3 lines.
The 57 car is stuck in flat traffic,
Yes,
He's
yes,
not
he
going
is.
to be able to do anything on that bottom line. They're going to have to make a move to the outside.
Exactly.
The outside lines are faster than that inside line. Cronky's stuck in a bad position. Is Matt Coker going to be able to hold his line as we cross the line working lap 92 of 94, Wheelman? Matt Coker in the lead. He's got this race in hand as we speak. The outside line did not work. Cato has to fall in line. It's just not going to work. It's not. Team Beavis and Butthead cannot get enough momentum for that to work. So what's going to have to happen here, somebody like Ray Rogers and James Cato is going to have to go to the outside or split the middle right here and try to go to the inside, get their nose underneath the car, and try to get to the front. That's the only way they're going to be able to win.
You're seeing it happen right now. As you say it, you're seeing it happen right now with Cato and the Team Beavis and Butthead. That's Pauley and Collins hopping outside. Justin Egan to the outside. Trying to capture.
Move by Egan
yes.
Right there. He was almost caused a wreck. Cato did not live. But look at the momentum, Wheelman. Here comes Justin Egan around the 13. James Cato says, let's go, boys. It's time.
It is go time.
Goes to the middle, leaves the 95 and 3 out to dry. What are they going to do here, Wheelman? We're on 1.5 laps to go here at Talladega, going down the backstretch.
Matt Coker power moving himself up to the front. Will Matt Coker dive it down low? Will Matt Coker dive it down low? Or is he going to? Oh, we got Egan into the wall. We are still racing. We are still racing. You got Gavin Hibbs leading the bottom line. He is a lap down. Let me get this up front. Matt Coker's your race leader. In the middle of the high line here, Zishan Dura in the middle.
Is in the air, Wheelman.
Gloves.
Just made a move. He went to the inside. It leaves the door wide open for the 42 and the 2 car. It's going to be ever who can get the momentum coming up off 2 is going to win this race right here. Matt Coker got a fast machine right here. He stays low. He's riding a steady line. He
takes it to the bottom. That opens the door.
Zishan for the lead.
That opens the door for Zishan Dura. Will we make it back around to the start-finish line? That is the question.
42 Ray Rogers on the outside. What a move by him and Pauley. It's going to be a door-to-door finish here at the start-finish line.
Coker leading on the bottom line. Momentum, Zishan Dura in the middle line being pushed by Chris Webb. Here we come. We are coming through the tri-oval, coming to the start-finish line. Will Zishan Dura be able to do anything? Ray Rogers to the outside. He's wrecked. Matt Coker.
Matt Coker takes the lead, takes the win here at Talladega.
Wow. What a race. What a race.
What a great job right there by Matt Coker. He was your pick to click, Wheelman, and he got the job done, son.
I have raced with Matt Coker for going on 2 years now, and I know the man at a super speedway. He can drive it. That's all I can say.
Wheelman,
yeah.
Wheelman,
Go.
take a look at P1 and 2.
Matt Coker, James Cato. Go
There's our
Balls.
picks to click
Yep,
tonight.
that's right. Good call there, brother.
Picks to click tonight, boys.
Wow.
Good
Thank
call right there.
Unbelievable. Great
Man.
win. Great race. That was fun. That was fun to watch, Will, man. I really enjoyed that.
Tell you what, I might run up to Charleston, West Virginia tomorrow morning for Strictly Stock Motorsports, hanging that banner at their race shop.
Yeah, they're going to be hanging that at the race shop. Eagleson Automotive Chevrolet brings home the victory tonight. So Team Strictly Stock has punched their ticket into the round of 8 here, starting the week after next, after the Kansas race. So we know 2 drivers, Matt Coker and GT Park, don't have to worry about anything next week. They
No,
can
they
just go out and
don't.
race for fun.
They can go out and have at it.
Top 10, Matt Coker, James Cato, Ray Rogers with a great run.
Yes,
Chris
he did.
Webb with a great run.
Yes.
Justin Egan up front all night. Wes Pauley ran a great race there at the end. He tried that high line all night, just didn't work. Gavin Hibbs, Zishan Dura, Alex Cronky, and Chris Worrell round out your top 10.
My
11th,
goodness.
Matt Lovett, Josh Collins, P12, GT Park 13th, Juan Benitez 14th, Lawless 15th.
There you go, Coker.
All right, Will, man.
I'm
Want to
gonna
go ahead and get Matt on the on the microphone there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture.
Coker.
Let everything die down here for a second.
Congrats, Coker.
All the congratulations and all that
Good
good
win,
stuff.
Coker.
I'm gonna get a quick
Nice
pic.
job, Cato. You guys represented Strictly Stock very well tonight. Proud of
Yes,
both
they
of you guys.
did. Yes, they
Sure
did.
did. All right, go ahead and hit him there, big guy.
Yeah, Dre was on for those Strictly Stock guys.
Race winner, Matt Coker. This is Wheelman up in the TV booth. You got a copy, big guy?
I do.
Man. Matt, I can honestly sit here and tell you that was the most exciting race I've been a part of in a TV booth. Take me through those last couple laps there, man. You were jockeying to the high side, the middle side. You found yourself, made a bold move to the bottom. Outstanding work there. Take us through that, please.
Well, I tell you, that second stage, I felt that middle line was the place to be. I thought once you were down that bottom line, you were trapped. And the only way you were going to advance was keeping that middle line. So that last run, I was committed to that middle line, and I wasn't going to get off of it until I needed to. And Cato and Wes was up there running that third groove, and they were coming.
Yes, they were.
And, those are the 2 guys I was really worried about on that last one. So I hated for getting into GT. They were coming off turn 2. There were a handful to go, and I was trying to work with him. But anyway, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun to watch. Good Lord, that was fun to watch. Congratulations on your victory, punching your ticket to the final 8. Congratulations, driver. All right.
Thank you, sir.
James Cato, you got it?
Yeah, I got him.
Go ahead.
James Cato, it's the outlaw in the booth. You still around, big guy?
Handful.
James, I know finishing second hurts, but man, what a run for you. You came up through there at the end and was able to punch your second place finish. Just want to let you know that you were my pick to click. Willman had Matt Coker pick to click. You finished P1 and 2. You're representing Strictly Stock Motorsports very well tonight. Congratulations, big guy.
10-4, thank you. Wish I could have done it, but I just couldn't get anyone to stay on the top side with me there. And then coming to the white flag, I just said, screw it. I'm going to do whatever I can, and somehow got second. I have no idea how.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Well, it was a great job finishing there, big guy, and we appreciate you racing with us. You want to take Ray?
Yeah. Ray Rogers, you got a copy?
Mr. Consistency. I think Ray's disconnected.
No, he's there.
Is he?
I'm sorry, Ray, we cannot hear you. Cannot hear. One more time, Ray Rogers, Mr. Consistency. You got a copy? Yeah, you can see he's popping up, but we cannot hear him.
Make sure your mic ain't muted, Ray.
Yeah, I think his mic might be muted.
Great run for him. Great run.
Yeah. It looks like we're not going to be able to get a hold of Ray, but
I I did get a message from Team Strictly Stock Motorsports and
Okay.
wanted to let everybody know that their race shop will be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow to stop by and get your race-winning gear. They will have T-shirts and die-cast available.
Ooh, boys.
And I think Matt Coker might even come down for an autograph session.
That's not official yet, is it?
It's not official, but I'm pretty sure he may fly down and do something special.
Gavin, you still in here?
Gotcha.
They won that. So.
Gotcha.
In all seriousness, no, great race tonight, Will, man. Good job on the mic, man.
Hey,
I thought you did a
thanks
great
for the
job, buddy.
thanks for the help there at the end.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
fun to watch.
Well, we're going to watch this last lap again. We're going to watch it from the rear chase mode of Matt Coker. And here we go. Replaying the final lap.
I'll tell you, I'll put that in the memory bank. So, thanks, man.
Man, I thought right here maybe Ray Rogers was going to get a push from Wes Pauley right here as he is nose to nose. He actually takes the lead down the backstretch. Zishan Dura in the middle, pushed by Chris Webb. And they are both ahead of Matt Coker at this point, but it stalls out. The bottom line, Gavin Hibbs pushes Matt Coker up through 4, down into the tri-oval, and they start wrecking behind them right here. And Matt Coker takes home that checkered flag. So, man, Outlaw, let me tell you something. That was fun to broadcast, fun to watch.
It really was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy that.
That was really good.
That was good stuff.
Really
Talladega
good.
never fails, man. I mean, for excitement. So I'm going to grab us a picture here and put it up on Twitter. And, man, thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It was amazing.
Yeah. Here's our final tally on the rundown. Matt Coker, P1. James Cato and Ray Rogers rounds out your top 3. Chris Webb, 4th. And 5th is Justin Egan. Those were the only 5 cars left on the lead lap. We got a host of cars 1 lap down. That's Wes Pauley, Gavin Hibbs, Zishan Dura, Alex Kroenke, and Chris Worrell. And Matt Lovett, who stayed 1 to 2 laps down all night, raced his guts out and had a decent finish of 11th. I know he felt like he could probably be a little better than that, but, man, he put on a good show at the front of the pack tonight. Josh Collins finished 11 laps down in 12th. 16 laps down was GT Park in 13th. Juan Benitez was in trouble early and often in 14th, finishes 42 laps down, and Brandon Lawless blew his engine and finished 49 laps down in P15. And Steve Callahan was not able to join us tonight. He is the 16th driver in the league, and he's at a football game tonight. So we missed Callahan, and look forward to seeing him back at Kansas next week, as he'll need a victory to improve his standings. But anyway, congratulations to Matt Coker, member of Strictly Stock Motorsports, and Outlaw. That wraps up our coverage, man.
It does. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight, guys. We do appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love over here as a friend of the Flying Aces. Thank you so much for the 50 thumbs up tonight, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
We do appreciate it. And don't forget, next Thursday night, we're at Kansas. Come back and check us out for that 1.5 miles. It's going to be fun.
That will be.
And tune in to us over the weekend. Probably doing some hosted races over the weekend at some point. So
that's a fact.
Guys, we appreciate everything. We appreciate all your support. And just thank you so much. And good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody.